Y'all know what time it is. Time for what? Time for what? Time for what? Time for what? This that what? This that what? Time for what? Time for what? This that what? This that what? We coming to vent on current events. Charles, TJ, and Fliz, people loving the gents. What a debate opinions of the brothers. Know you love us, cause us talk ish, you live in color. Every Wednesday, be getting it in at 9 p.m. Tap in, my friends, sliding right with them gems. Hip hop debate start them like engine gens. These mics powerful, been said again and again. Legit articles round the globe, and it depends on what's brought up and who can go pen for pen. Popping left with the guest, spicy talking the script. Back and forth, him to him, going flip for flip. Join into the excellent realm you step in. Catch a wreck and get it lit in the comment section. Tell somebody something that you might have heard. That what? What? Spread the word. Spread the word. Spread the word.
No Drake talk. Yo.
Yes, sir.
Y'all know what it is. The what jigger, what jigger, what jigger, what? My name is Charles Brown. Right next to me is
artist named Fliz.
Right next to him is
TJ Source. What's poppin', world?
We are the What Show gang. Listen, we got something crazy. Listen,
the
Curtis,
album's done.
The album is done. We've been listening to it for 3-4 days straight. We are very confident that we got a nice, good. It's a product. Yep. We got a real product, gang. I'm just gonna be honest. We got the album done. What's the name of the album? The album, right?
What project? The what project? You know
there it is. We appreciate y'all waiting so long, but we gonna drop this. We got some more videos coming. It's gonna be crazy, gang. Y'all rocking with us. Listen, if you rocking with us and you got a glass, right? I know we went on. I know we like 5, 15, 20 minutes late, but we not really late. We on time. We on time for when it's supposed to start. But listen, raise your glass. This to the album success, right? This is to everybody out there watching with us and rocking with it. We appreciate you. Curtis, we see you.
Cheers. Look, see, got a brother name on it, right? Oh, bro, got a name engraved. Okay. Got a brother name on the cup.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Ooh, snap.
That's all we want in life is our name on the cup, gang. Let's just be honest.
Name on the chalice.
Sharon in the building. We're going to have a crazy show tonight. I got so much to talk about. We were not here last week. Sharon, we appreciate you. Quickie Sticky in the building. We know that chat grid liven up. We can't wait for everybody, but we're gonna try to hold off as much as we can. Quickie Sticky, we appreciate you in the building. Let me see. I'm Miss Mackie in the building. Salute. Tonight gonna be crazy, gang. First thing I want to talk about. I already did a video on this, but I'm really, really interested to hear my guy's opinion on this Benny the Butcher shit. Matter of fact, I need to play that.
Wait, what happened?
I need to play this Benny the Butcher clip. Because Benny's getting roasted. I need y'all to know that right now.
Yeah.
Benny's getting roasted bad.
It's a short clip.
Benny's my guy, but he's getting roasted really bad. I'm just going to be honest. Agent situation. Did you check Choke No Jokes trash diss track? The Jay-Z? No, I have not heard nothing about it. That's how trash it must be. I'm gonna be honest. Choke No Joke out here slipping, gang. I'm just gonna be honest. He shouldn't be rapping about nobody, let alone Jay-Z. Hymnal salute. Appreciate you in the building. Kaylin, salute. I hope I said that right. Kalin, y'all think that's Kalin? Kalin Creedle. No glass when I'm about to roll one day. I think that's Kalin. I'm gonna go with Kalin. But listen, gang, I want to talk about we talking about real rap shit tonight because what Benny the Butcher said is egregious, gang, and I do want to talk about this. Do you want to see have you seen the clip? Did I send y'all the clip?
You sent it in a group, but I didn't see it.
You didn't see the group chat?
I got a little busy.
I want y'all to share that group chat. What I'm gonna do, right? I'm just gonna do it from my video because in the beginning I showed the whole clip. So let me talk about this real clip. Benny the Butcher is highly upset, gang. He feels that the nerds are running hip hop. He feels that the rap nerds, the you know how these dudes are elitist, this, that, and the third. Yep. Mm-hmm. He is highly upset. And I'm gonna show this. I want y'all opinion because Benny's 40 years old, right?
Yep.
And Benny's kind of upset that, first of all, he got into some kind of altercation on Twitter, like we're back and forth with dudes, And you know, dudes on Twitter is trolls, right? They trolls, Fliz.
Yep.
So arguing back and forth with them, you'll rather blow your own head off before you're done with, because you can't beat them. You know what I'm saying? So, but I guess he went back and forth with these guys. Benny been kind of complaining a little bit for months anyway. But for whatever reason, right? he went on a little tangent. I'm gonna play it right now. Let me share this screen. We appreciate y'all in the building. Let me see. Da 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 da. There it is. I got a video. And one thing I learned today, right? I was like, damn, Charles, you've been doing this wrong. All you gotta do is just make this bigger, gang. Just be smart with this shit. So I'm gonna make that bigger, right? And I'm gonna play this real quick, and it's gonna show you it's gonna show you the clip of Benny. The misadventures of Benny the Butcher and those dastardly, diabolical rap nerds.
Hey, yo, y'all see what state the game is in when the streets don't hold the culture of the game? Now that the weird Twitter nerds and the nerds and all of these weird motherfuckers got, you know what I mean? They got their hands on the culture. The voice of the streets don't mean as much as it did when we was coming up. There was a lot of cons to that as well. You know what I'm saying? I gotta say that, but you see what happened when the streets, you know what I mean, don't control the game no more. It's a lot of going on, man. And a lot of people's okay with it because they're niggas, man.
So what he basically is saying is it's a lot of dudes like smarty-arty dudes on Twitter and F-boys, F-dudes controlling the hip-hop game, basically saying that the streets used to run hip-hop, but it don't no more, and it's suckers and F-boys and this, that, and the third that got control of the culture, right? And I want to have a whole conversation. Jimmy Dean in the building, salute.
Biz was popping, my brother.
Appreciate you, Biz. And I know that clip was kind of short. A lot of y'all might didn't understand what he was saying, but what he was basically insinuating is real dudes like him, Conway, Griselda, this and that and the third, they're getting kind of overlooked or pushed out of the business because a lot of corny dudes got a mic, got a space. They can talk on the mic, they can do podcasts, or they could comment on Twitter, this and that and the third. And he's a little upset saying that's where the game is at. And the streets are out of their luck right now. So I want to have this conversation because I feel like Diamond Freeman in the building. Salute Diamond. I feel like
with you, brother.
I feel like let me see who else. Sharon in the building.
D called me earlier. He said the video's dope, bro.
Which video? Explosion?
Yes, well, yeah.
Salute.
Video's dope,
man, when y'all dudes learn the streets don't exist no more. That's why we got sidewalks. Dead ass. Salute the Diamond. So let's have this conversation. So do y'all want me to start it off and then y'all could jump in or whatever? Mm-hmm. Flizzy got the stunners on tonight. You don't know if y'all see that. Flizzy got the stunners on.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk different too.
He gonna talk different. Y'all, this is a new. Like I'm a new nigga. Dead ass.
He's like, I produced like 3 records on the album.
Dead ass.
Like, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna talk like I'm too cool now. You know how to go. So yeah, but you can start that, Charles.
So I'm looking at it like this, right? So what Benny kind of like disappointed in the game because I feel like I've been saying this for a little bit in my own mind, but Griselda's kind of oversaturating the market. They putting out new songs at the highest rate I think I've ever seen, right? I think almost once a week I get a new Benny the Butcher song popping up on my joint, a new Conway, so they've been putting out a lot of material, but it's not really that different than the old stuff, Fliz. I'm just gonna be honest.
They ain't taking chances.
They're not taking chances musically. They're not advancing the game. And I also think that Benny is stuck in that old logic where rap supposed to be street and nothing else. We're not there no more. So rap has changed where we got all kind of people in this business, in this culture to a degree, right? And in the shows, they're flooded with what? Rap nerds. So I don't know how Benny could take a stance where, yo, the rap nerds are taking over hip hop when they've always been there since Run DMC, since LL Cool J. When you look in them crowds, it wasn't street thugs in the crowd. It was white people, Asian people, all kinds of Spanish. It was all kind of people in the crowd that wasn't no street thugs. It was, if you want to call them nerds or what have you, that's who your audience is, Benny. So you're kind of like alienating your audience, the people that go on your page and follow you and buy your merch, this and that. You're saying they're rap Twitter nerds and this, that, and the third. You're alienating your audience by saying that.
Yeah, a lot of them nerds buy your stuff too, bro.
Yes. And you wouldn't be here. Like Griselda, let's just be honest. I know people want to think that the streets is what supports this hip hop. Right now, most of the people supporting Benny are going to be what you consider, he said the word weirdos, right? Too. Weirdos and nerds. Yeah. That's who's bigging up Benny and Griselda and Conway and West Side. Like it or not, that's who's supporting hip hop right now. right? I'm not saying they weirdos or not, or nerds or not, but he's talking about people at home on their computer. They're not street guys. They're not tough guys. They're not thugs. They're not this and that third. They ain't been to jail. They ain't sold a brick. He's talking about them kids might got a college degree. They might be still in school. They might just work a job. Square niggas. So that's what he's talking about. So I'm like, Benny, that's your audience. And they been here, Fliz. Rap since the Beastie Boys had squares that's in the audience and this, that, and the third. But what he's trying to say is the narrative is being shaped by them. But guess what? We've had Yahoo Messenger for 30 years and all them chats back in the day, all hip hop artists, that 25, 30 years. So they've always had a voice. It's just right now it seems louder, right? It seems like, yes, you can go online. What it is he goes online and he gets it from different trolls and some of his own fans ask him questions, and it kind of like it bothers him to have to explain or have a difference of opinion. Someone who have a different mind frame than him, Fliz. So I want to. They also be a little bit salty. The NYC scene took a minute to warm up to Buffalo. That's true. They had to fight. Funk Flex gave them, you know what I'm saying? He gave them problems. So I want to start with Fliz. Fliz, what's your thoughts on this rap nerds controlling the culture right now?
Let me start off by saying, hey, I listen to Benny the Butcher, and I think his music is like, you know, it's in there. You know, I'm gonna preface it with that first. But secondly, yeah, brother, a little too old to be talking like that, in my opinion. Once we get to a certain age, the streets, you know, like at what point, you know, I was just in a room full of dudes at like kind of a step down home, these young teenage boys, and we're talking to them like, yo, when is things gonna stop? They're like 16, 17, and they're like, yo, I'm in the room with my aunt right now. Yo, and another thing is you have to know the climate of the world. It's not just hip hop. The world is done with the streets. No one idolizes the streets no more. Let's just be honest about that. I'm gonna take your shit. Let's just be honest. The rap game in the world, nobody's like, yeah, the streets. Not even suburban kids are like, yeah, the streets is where it's at. It's not the street. The streets ain't it. We still like street rap, yeah. But at a certain age, you can't keep championing it. You can do it, but you can't say, oh, since you ain't doing it, on some nerd time. Bro, at a certain age, you should be like welcoming your inner nerd or your inner maturity. Like take a Styles P. Styles P, he talks way more maturely than he did 20-something years ago. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? He's a cool dude. That's what I say. He's a cool dude. You want to say he's corny or a nerd, but it's like you can be a street dude and still welcome other music. But also, here's another part to this. You gotta switch the style and learn to go southpaw. Fat Joe said that. Mm-hmm. Can you switch up and not be street and still make a banging song or a hit? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So question yourself, are you in that realm like, oh, I can't do that, so I have to talk about it?
I don't think it's like you can't do it. I think if they're scared to try to,
or like, yeah, it's not my brand or whatever. Yeah, you know what I mean? So, I mean, look at it, man. I mean, I would say J. Cole is a nerd. Mm-hmm. He did a banging song with J. Cole. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
He held his own, but J. Cole ate him, but he held his own.
That song was fun. I even say, people say J. Cole ate him.
He ate him because he held his own.
But you know what I mean? But you get what I'm saying? That nerd was on the track with you and crushed it.
Right. And Benny, to a degree, is a nerd, too. I know he wants to feel like he's this coke dealing like da-da-da, but you got a lot of people in my comments been telling me.
And you just took my next point.
You have to even make cocaine, you have to do chemistry. You have to do mathematics to count your money. It's a lot of things nerd shit you got to do.
You just took my next point.
To be a good cocaine dealer.
To be a good artist, you have to be a nerd. There's a piece of nerd in every good artist. If you can pen together words and make them form lines and syntax and make sense, that's nerd shit. Street dudes ain't on the block trying to do that shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? You can be a street dude and be a nerd at the same time. So don't misconstrue it. You know what I'm saying?
But there's also street dudes trying to get off the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So I mean, I can keep going deep because I thought about this a lot. And I was like,
we're going to go deep.
And I was like, I don't like
Let me get to
him
the super
saying
chat
it,
real
you know what I
quick.
mean?
Donette, we appreciate you the super chat.
Thank you.
One of them
thank
just
you.
mad because they need to come with great materials, not listening to any of that junk stuff that's going to be a lesson in life. Salute Donette. We appreciate you with that super chat. Thank you.
Thank you, Donette.
Go ahead,
But,
Flizzy, my bad.
But no, I'm just saying this. You got to even know the climate of the world. The world. Who is sitting there talking about the streets? Even like you got Young Thug and them. All the streets
Yeah, you got
stuff
Young,
is like
Young Thug and Lucci. They're both on each other's album. That's the biggest beef in Atlanta.
it's
Right.
like, yo, it's no one's caring about the street politics like that anymore. In jail, I'm sure they are. But out here in the internet world where things is moving faster, no one got time to idolize, yo, I'm doing coke and all that shit, I'm fighting. And like, hey, do your thing. You know what I mean? Like somebody else getting the bag. You know what I'm saying?
Trap in the
What's good, my
building.
brother?
Salute Trap. Appreciate you.
What up, Triz?
Zero Burn referenced my video when I said that I do nerd shit like brunch. Zero
Yeah.
Burn said if enjoying brunch is wrong, I don't want to be right. Salute. I do.
Nah, we enjoy brunch.
Brunch used to be brunch primarily when I first heard of brunch, like 20-something, almost 30 years ago, however long ago. That was for middle-aged white women.
Yeah.
I think I heard of brunch on the Today Show. They were like, there's this new thing. They put breakfast and lunch together. And many women across the country are enjoying this new word. It's called brunch. Then they go to the women. Hi, guys. We're at brunch. We love it. Well, we kind of co-opted brunch, and now we drunk as fuck in the brunch. We got the music blasting. But if that's some nerd shit, then that's what we do.
I'll take a watermelon mimosa.
Fat Joe didn't say that.
Fat Joe didn't say what? What did you
Switch
say?
your
Fat
style
Joe?
up, learn to go southpaw.
Oh, Jada Kiss
It
said
was
that's-
Jada.
that
Oh,
sound more
yeah.
like a Jada Kiss line.
It is?
To be honest.
I thought it was
Wait, what E-Class say?
I swore that was Fat Joe
He
on
said that
Make
bar
It
to
Rain.
Saigon. He said that bar to Saigon.
Now what E-Class say?
Salute. Oh no. Oh, right here. Oh,
Well, I'm fact
Benny is one of the
What up, E?
few.
fact checking that.
Salute E-Class. Benny is one of the few that has the right to talk that talk. Recognizing your audience is smart, but who you intend to reach with your music can be two different things. I want to talk
Facts.
about that. It's facts, but Benny audience is very broad. So if he's saying weirdos and nerds, you're going to alienate some of that audience because they're on his ass right now.
Basically, it's saying like you don't want to push that.
You
audience
don't
away
want
from
to,
you.
right? So he should know his audience, but his audience is not all street dudes. So he needs to understand all that money that he's getting. A lot of that's coming from the merch that he's selling to them weirdos and nerds. So when you say that, that's like saying I don't want no white people at my shows, right? Guess what? Your show's gonna be empty as fuck because there ain't no white people in there. Because guess who buying most of the tickets,
And
right?
It's crazy because like a lot of their artwork and their merch is very artsy.
Yep.
If you think about
Yes.
it, and the shit is dope though.
Right.
Like,
But
you know what
who's
I mean?
buying that? Street dudes not buying. It's the nerds and the weirdos.
I mean, I'll wear the shit. No say, but no say. Like,
And yeah, you're gonna get some street dudes that
Yeah.
go to the show. They're gonna buy some of the merch, but at the end of the day, that's gonna his core audience, the ones that's gonna stick with him through thick and thin, is gonna remember all his stats. Well, in 2008, and then in 2013, and then in 2015, like that's a nerd gonna do that.
They were selling albums early too, like albums. They was pressing up albums early.
Right, and they're selling that in the hood, right?
Yeah.
But then when you go on tour, guess who coming out to see you? Who gonna pack it out? You know what I'm saying? So he got to understand when he's saying weirdos and nerds, right? That's like me getting on the mic at the next show we do and be like, "Yo, fucking weirdos and nerds!" Like half the motherfuckers gonna be like, "Yo, we paid $10 to get this bitch. Like, we paid $20."
The last show we did was majority. It was a white crowd.
The whole room was white. It was like 5 black people in there. We was
But they loved us.
right.
That was New Hampshire.
And they was
right?
hip hop
Yeah,
in New Hampshire.
yeah.
They was hip hop heads.
Yep.
Old nigga was like 65 years old breakdancing.
Listen,
Yep.
I'm embracing that white crowd. You know what I'm saying?
Dead ass.
Let's
But that's what I'm saying.
do
You
it.
can't alienate people because they different. Let's say that. He's saying they're different than me. I'm a street dude. So we're not running shit no more. It's the weirdos and nerds. At that point, you're alienating people. You understand what I'm saying? That's like me saying, I don't want to fuck with no cripples. Who am I alienating? The cripples.
That's right. That is a fan. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
And by the way,
Mimosas
Fat
is
Joe
golden.
did say it. Maybe Jadakiss said it first or before, but on "Make It Rain," I'm like, I know that whole song.
Oh, you looked it up?
Yeah, I know the whole song to "Make It Rain" by Fat Joe.
He went to that black.
I was like, am I bugging?
That black notebook.
But no,
with all the
I'm not
sounds.
discounting, dude. Maybe Jadakiss said it also, or maybe even first, and maybe someone borrowed it from someone else.
Yeah, he might have been.
But I
repeating
know
it.
Fat Joe said that on "Make It Rain," which was a huge song.
Big record.
Yeah.
Big record. Miss Tiny
That's one of
said,
Fat Joe's biggest records too.
since when is having brains a bad thing? Street life can get you life. Jail ain't cute. Niggas turn into somebody's girlfriend and they ask fleece. You talking about fleece? Or who's fleece? Who's fleece?
What? She starts. Look how what it says. I mean, like basically, it's just like jail ain't cute. Like, you know what I mean?
No doubt. And that's the thing too. We got to stop making it like the nerds. So let's be honest. In the 80s and 90s, nerds was corny. They was lame. Mm-hmm. They was ducks. Da da da. Nerds got thrown in lockers. Da da. Now the nerds is the tech guys making all the money.
But even when you watch the movie Revenge of the Nerds end up with the bad chick.
Yeah, that's my pie. That's my pie.
You know what? And I'll flip it another level on the world again. Not just hip hop. That the old school archetype of the nerd is gone. A nerd knows MMA now. No,
yeah. What's your boy? What's your boy? From Facebook. Zuckerberg was supposed to fight the other motherfucker. Was it Elon? No, it wasn't Elon. It was the other tech guy. They were supposed to fight in the octagon. They both training for MMA. So nerds are fighting now.
Yo, for real, it's like the world isn't full of that geeky stuff. Like now, like everybody's on some like in.
Mm-hmm. Salute my guy Most in the building. Salute Most. This is my guy, bro. Our generation was talking streets at 21. He talking streets at 40. We were our kids' graduation at 40. That's the thing he doesn't understand, gang. Yeah. That's what we gotta understand. We're older now. We're doing brunch. We're doing dinners. We're not out here with a brick in the back seat. We're not doing all that shit no more. Some niggas still is, but for the most part, dude like me, I don't want to be in your car if you got a brick under the seat. I'm just gonna be honest. So that shit might be cute to some other motherfuckers, not me. At 40, you can entertain me. I love your music. Music is a form of expression. That is an entertainment vehicle. We watch BMF. We watch Power 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Powers. All that shit. We watching Snowfall. All that. That's great. I love that. That's entertainment. It's a script. It's a movie. Da, da. So when the Clips drop their record, let God sort them out. That is entertainment. Pusha T has a real life ambulance service. Pusha T does a lot of money things and professional things. I don't expect Pusha T to still pull out a pot and a Pyrex pot and whip cocaine right now. I don't expect that. He would be dumb if he did, right? So yes, you can do those raps. I call them power rap. The cocaine. I got a video coming out called Hip Hop Loves Cocaine Rap. I'm gonna talk about cocaine rap, but I want to change that narrative to power rap. It's about being powerful, right? And this, that, and the third. Now, cocaine is whatever, but when you do the cocaine raps, you got to do them well. And guess what the Clips got? They got a nerd named Pharrell doing they fucking beats, making some of the best music of their career.
And Pharrell was the one that told them, nah, this song is going first.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
So
they've seen the video?
And look who Elon's a nerd. Like all these guys that's nerds got these big gigantic billionaire bags. So I don't know where a weirdo and a nerd, you know what I'm saying? Like, how is that a bad thing? Like, but we still there from the 90s. We still want to push them in the trash can and put them in the locker and give them wedgies. Them shits, them the motherfuckers that's getting you paid right now. But he doesn't understand that. He's like, oh, the weirdos and nerds. Da, da, da. That street shit, like Myth, like Flizzy said, the street shit is getting to a point where, okay, we come from that, right? It's a part of who we are, but we don't gotta make that the end all be all. Street dudes, we got into back in the 90s, we got into a mode where that's all that matters, right? We size niggas up real quick and look at him like he a lame, he a square, or he real. Da, da, da. We ran with that, and now we're in our 40s. We gotta move on from that. How does that man? It doesn't just because he looks street don't mean he's a legit ass person. He could be a real piece of shit, a snitch and all that. Like so you looking at him because he wear the street uniform and he look cool. This motherfucker could be an awful human being. So stop making it like the street niggas is somehow better than a nerd. Like, you know what I'm saying? The way he said it, it's just these Twitter nerds and these weirdos. Okay, but end of the day, it don't make him better or worse because he's a nerd, quote unquote nerd, right? I know Flair's got a song where you call yourself a nerd in one of your songs?
Yeah. Probably a few. I got so many joints.
So it's on that
Oh no,
it's on a double album. I feel like it's on a double.
Oh yeah.
So Oh No Ish got a point. He said he's talking about bloggers, brother. I promise you. But what he said Twitter nerds, right? He said Twitter nerds and weirdos. So I'm quoting him verbatim. He wasn't talking about. I know people. A lot of his fans, and I'm a fan of Benny. You a fan? Yeah. We like Benny, but we gotta call him out. And a lot of his fans are trying to make excuses. He's getting lit up bad online. It was a bad take. He shouldn't have said it. A lot of people are jumping on Benny with both feet, but he said it. He said Twitter nerds.
Do you think he meant to say it in a different way?
Yes, he articulated it poorly. He was trying to say that the game has too many voices, too many people that don't understand the craft. I could have said it better for him. Too many people that don't understand the craft have a voice and they're talking out the side of their neck. They don't know. It's like motherfuckers that like this, but don't like. It's a motherfucker. He can come here right now and be like, "Yo, Sir Mix-a-Lot is the best rapper in the history of rap," and I'll stand on it. He got a fucking beer. You know what I'm saying? He got some khakis.
And he is.
Yeah, he can be like, I stand on that. So guess what? He's a weirdo. But at the end of the day, that's how he feel. But should he have a mic? Should he have a fucking podcast? No. But he can have one. He can go he can go Amazon right now and buy podcast equipment. Then he's fucking, guess what? Now he got a podcast and he's saying, Sir Mix-a-Lot is the best rapper. You know what I'm saying? So that's what he's trying to say. It's more weirdos and nerds that dictate the culture and control the narrative than there is weirdo fans. I think that's apples and oranges.
You want to hear something funny?
Go ahead.
Even in the perceived 80s and 90s and early 2000s, the streets are running rap. No, there wasn't. The nerds was running them too. Even back then, the CEOs and the people pushing everything.
Right.
First of all, everybody in rap was broke in those days. That's the guilty secret. No one talk about. The rich people getting the money was the nerds who were controlling them and saying, "Hey, go on, dance, go on, shoot somebody." You know, hey, go make a rap about drug dealing. And then you come to find out all the rappers were broke back.
All the rappers were broke.
You know, and it's like, so what are we talking about here? You know what I mean? The nerds have been regardless. I'm just saying, I'm not even talking about Benny. I'm talking about the overall. The nerds are always going to run things. You know what I mean? Because the streets aren't built to be bigger than itself. The streets are the streets. And
the streets mentality is too boxed in.
Yep. And I'll always use like someone like Jay-Z, someone who we all perceive as street, but he rose up out of it. He's a billionaire.
He was smart.
Yeah, and you see he raps differently now. His albums aren't on, you know what I mean?
He grew up.
But he grew up. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. It's just
he grew up.
So it's like, you're not going to get, I always say this, you're not going to get the reasonable dope Jay-Z ever again. You know what I'm saying? Because you watch the growth. You know
You're not getting cocaine rap.
Each album, it was the more growth, the more growth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So by the time you got the 444, he's super rich.
Right.
And he's giving you game. So the first album, if you wasn't on the level of the type of money that he was getting, and when he was talking that talk, you didn't understand it. It went over your head. So when it was 444, if you wasn't getting that type of money or you wasn't thinking that train of thought, it went over your head.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So real quick before we go to salute Black Hummingbird in the building.
Black Hummingbird.
I got you. I don't know if you got the email. I just saw the email. I think was it yesterday or this morning. She sent me an email with the address and all that to get the shirt. You know, it's been a saga. You know what I'm saying? But much love to Black Hummingbird. That shirt coming. She said she wanted the yellow. I'm just gonna be honest shirt. That shirt's coming. I got the email.
That's damn Jay.
No. Listen.
Hey, hold up. Charles does not check his emails. Sometimes it takes him a minute to respond back.
It is what it is, guys.
He's a very busy man.
Black Hummingbird, I appreciate you. I know this has been a saga, but this, like I told, this is making us closer. You know what I'm saying? This is making us. This is good bonding.
Side note, now you know what you need to do. Whatever you doing tomorrow, that should be priority A number uno. Don't do nothing else, Charles. I'm about to text and do like, what are you doing?
Hummingbird love me, man. I'm
like, what are you doing? F what you doing, bro? Don't do that. Do this.
Salute Hummingbird in the building. Appreciate you being here. Hummingbird in Oakland too. Salute to Oakland.
Okay, we need to come to Oakland too.
Sims in the building. Sup, gang? Sims in the building.
Sims. You too, man.
Malcolm said nerds are so lame. What's up, Malcolm? What we doing, Malcolm? What's going on? That's the narrative we got to change. Like, okay, nerds are dweeby and nerdy, irritating, sometime. But you could be a cool nerd. Like I know I did a lot of nerdy shit. I used to read a lot of comic books. I watched a lot of shows, Full House, Silver Spoons. Like I watched a lot of shit maybe considered nerd shit, right? I watched a lot of anime. Like
you wanted that the train, you know the train how we came through.
Oh, Silver Spoon, Ricky Schroeder shit. Yeah.
Everybody wanted that.
Everybody wanted that.
Everybody wanted a train in their house.
First of all, yo, that's not nerd shit. That's other shit right there. You know what I'm saying? That's other.
But that's what I'm saying. Like we're demonizing nerds. Like that's the thing. What's wrong with being cool in school? Kendrick was a straight A student.
Nerds get money too.
Nerds get a lot of money. They supposed to. A nerd that don't get no money, really, I don't know what's the purpose of being a nerd. But
I used to tell Kai that. Like,
but that's the thing though. As a community, we made a lot of dudes not want to do their homework, not want to read their books, not want to do what they needed to do. I always tell kids, man, schoolwork that's a job.
Mm-hmm.
You get they give you free money because the more every A you get is a closer step to getting into a college for absolutely free. That's free money if you just do the work. I wish I would have known that. I wasn't doing the work. I'm just going to be honest. I was not doing the work.
That's what I was saying. Like, I used to tell Kai that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, bro, it's cool to be a nerd. Get the grades. You know what I'm saying? The nerds end up with the girl, bro. I'm like, that's why I used to try to sell them. Like, yo, go. You know, we pay for a fucking state raise, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, yo, go to school, bro.
Cashville.
It's cool to be a nerd. Get the grade.
No, but
we graduated though, so we good. Money well spent.
Cashville in the building.
What up, Cash? With each person, with each person, I would like to know what is, because it made me think when he said nerds are lame. I wonder what his definition of who is not lame. I would like to see what's the format of who is not lame.
I don't know if he was joking.
No. Even if it's not him, let's say not him.
Like who's not lame?
If we ourselves say what is a nerd and what is not a nerd, you know what I mean? Because that matters. That's different. So. Also, I always want to point out, I say this a lot, way back in that thing was late 90s or something. Damon Wayans was talking about how not hood his son was. Now he's a grown up and acting in movies. And he said the realest phrase, I'd rather have my nerd son at home than that cool nigga in jail. Yeah, man, and now that I have a son, I don't give a damn.
Would your son be, could you consider your son a nerd?
My son will not be touching the streets. I'll just say that. I'm like, yo, you get off it. Nope. Because daddy
touch the streets. Yep.
Hell yeah, I moved out the hood, but you know
what dude wants his son in the street?
That's what I'm saying. Like I will knock you right on.
Now, like homeboy that shot P&B Rock, he did it with his son.
Yeah,
like P&B Rock was at the Waffle House.
Right direction.
They both been in jail. Both of them was like on some gang shit. So the father and the son was at the damn what's the name of the joint? The Waffle. Not the Waffle. It was called it wasn't called Waffle House. It was called
my bad. That's Atlanta.
I probably never eaten what Pusha said it, but it's not Waffle House. It's something else. It's something about something in waffles. Whatever it was. Maybe it's Waffle House, but Roscoe's. Was it Roscoe's? I probably never eat at Roscoe's. That's what Pusha said. So this dude is a grown man with his grown son. He sent his grown son in to do a lick to rob P&B Rock. And the son, P&B Rock, wouldn't give it up, so he shot him and killed him. That's what you don't want. That's what you don't want. The son, I think the son, the father, and I think the mom got arrested too. So the whole family destroyed. That's what you don't want. I want my kids to be nerds. I love when my kids in the room watching YouTube and watching anime, this, that, and the third. Because guess what? They ain't locked up.
Facts. They
in their mid-20s. They ain't locked up. So that's what I'm saying. I'd rather have that. And any dude that want his son locked up, you're a weirdo. That's a weirdo to me. Owen at MS Media said, question for Boogie Brown. What song did flipping? Because I always say flipping and bouncing. When I'm talking, some shit just comes. I got about 5 phrases that I don't know where they came from. I just saying like shit like flipping and bouncing. And I say a lot of shit.
The first time I heard that phrase together, I think was Ghostface.
That's exactly where I got it from.
Yeah.
Ghostface Killer, Raekwon. They talking.
They try to flip it and bounce on some bullshit.
Because it's just a skit. Ghostface says it on the skit. I think it's
talking about Biggie. I think in that skit.
I think they might have been dissing Biggie. Purple Tape or Iron Man. I think it's the Purple Tape.
It was one of them.
To flip it and bounce it on some bullshit.
Even niggas naming that shit. Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
That's the first time I heard that. Flipping and bouncing.
So I got that from Raekwon and Ghostface, flipping and bouncing. Interlude. Sorry.
I see a lot of comments about my jersey.
Yeah.
What movie this is from?
I see I'm in the building.
What movie is this jersey from?
Look how Scott Short infiltrated. What movie? Y'all gotta guess the movie. It says it on the shirt. Y'all gotta guess the movie that TJ shirt is. Look at how Scott Storch infiltrated hip hop and got his ass caught up. Nerd Tings. Scott Storch,
Nerd Tings.
He got in and got on some like addicted to a lot of shit and a lot of things happened. But Scott Storch made some of the best music we have ever heard. Let's just be honest.
He's still making producing dope music.
I can't say nothing bad about Scott Storch because when me and my crew was hot, like he was like people didn't know he was a secret like kind of backbone thing rocking with us.
Oh,
like,
really?
Yeah, because my boy Khan was his engineer. Really? Our dude Conrad, who's producing beats for us, he was also Khan would call us up like, "Yo, I'm in the studio with Jay-Z and Beyonce." He told us when Chris Brown was kind of like a nobody, a young kid, he like, yo, there's this young cat called Chris Brown. Chris Brown blew up. So Khan would always be on some like calling us because he's in the studio engineer for Scott Storch. He was our man's in our crew.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's how we got into a lot of doors we wasn't supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because of Khan. So I can't say nothing bad about Scott Storch.
Yeah, nah.
He worked for
We'll
Cool and Dre for a while too.
Right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, tap in. That's the I'm just going to be honest shirt. Tap in, hit the screenshot, the QR code. I know Black Hummingbird, she want the one in yellow, so dead ass, that's on the way. She said she got the email. This the hoodie. I'm just going to be honest hoodie. Screenshot the code. It is what it is. We just out here hustling, gang. Just rock with us. Let me see what else going on in the Hummingbird said, I read the email. Appreciate you. Malcolm said some of the coolest dressing people in Atlanta are undercover cops.
Damn.
What's up, Nine Lives?
We like Atlanta. We like JJ's chicken.
Yeah, right.
Scott Storch.
Chicken and fish, right?
I need that crack powder.
Scott Storch may be nerdy, but his piano riffs is hard. What's up? Hummingbird read the email. She sent the email 2 months. She sent it in August. I just got it yesterday. It is what it is. We are all Rhode Island supporters tonight. Diamond in the building. Salute.
And he in Florida. You know what I'm saying?
Danny Tanner ass face, dead ass. Danny Tanner from Full House.
Rest in peace. He died.
Did he?
Yeah. Yeah. What's his real name in real life?
Right.
Danny Tanner died, but
That's
that's not his real name. It's like Bob Saget.
Yeah.
Bob Saget did
Yeah.
die. Damn. Rest in peace. Miss Rockett in the building. Miss Rockett, you missed a good conversation, but we're not done. We only 36 minutes in, but we had a real good conversation. We're not done with that conversation though. Let me see. What's good, y'all? This Benny stuff is crazy. Yeah, Marcus. So what I'm thinking to me, I feel like Benny, and I say this a lot, and y'all gotta excuse my French, is nigga logic, where nigga logic means you think of stuff in the old ways that niggas do when they before they had progressed. When I'm 21, 22, yeah, niggas that's nerds is suckers, they soft. Punch them, this, that, and the third. I know dudes that got punched just for being nerds. You know what I'm saying? Just got punched for no reason at all. Like, why you do that? I'm the kind of guy. I protected everybody. I really just me. I stopped a lot of shit from happening. Just me. I was that dude. Like you could say it was a leader or whatever. I stopped a lot of shit. I stopped a lot of things from happening. I took a lot of niggas like, yo, that's my cousin. Don't touch him. And that's it. Once I said it once, and nobody fuck with him. So that's just me. But it's some dudes that like to prey on the weak. You know what I mean? Yep. They like to prey on the weak and this, that, and the third. And I think Benny mentality is that kind of shit where it's like, oh, if you weak, then you food. Which is, I get it in the streets, but this ain't the streets. You know what I'm saying? Nerds literally on the world. JoJo, salute.
Bro, the nerds have been owning rap. Let's get that real. Let's get that clear.
The label heads.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. The nerds owned rap and robbed everybody from the 80s and 90s. They wasn't making no cash.
What you think Steve Jimmy Iovine is? What you think half these dudes that run these labels? Not the Suge Knight. Suge Knight was an anomaly.
I'm saying, like,
I'm a gangster nerd and proud to be. Salute Black Hummingbird. Dead ass.
What's up? That's what's
you
up.
can be, but it's a bunch of both.
Yeah, you gotta be a little.
It's a bunch of both. Tatted up Vic in the building. Salute. Them them interludes is crazy. You gonna be proud. I should send him the link to the. You want to send him the link to the album?
Wait, you didn't send it.
I didn't send it to him because I didn't send it to him yet because we still want to put some more stuff on.
Well, he's Vic though. Tatted up Vic.
He might want it. He might want it. Salute.
He made the album.
Tatted up Vic on the interlude.
He did a lot. He did a lot of those joints in one take. Charles, you
did he?
In the studio? Yeah.
Nah, he did his thing. Salute Vic. Tatted up Vic in the building. Vic been a part of this for years. D Block in the building. What else we got going on? Infinity Jug, Roscoe's. Damn, I'm way back. Huh? I'm back on it.
Nah, you know what it is?
I think I'm far back.
Nah, know what it is? It depends. Sometimes if you come into the podcast late, it'll stop playing from the beginning and they'll be back. Like if someone chimes in now, they'll hear what we talking about 20 minutes ago.
Like,
nah, but I think I am behind.
Oh, yo, someone got it. The Mighty Ducks.
Right
Yeah.
there,
the Journey's in the building. Salute the Journey in the building. I'm gonna get there. Ghostface, yep, dead ass Ghostface in the building.
Talk, yeah.
I'm gonna get that flipping and bouncing. Mighty Ducks, Rock Kitty got it. So Rock Kitty must have went back, like you said, back to the. Because how long we say that ago? I think I'm just behind.
You might be behind, but they might just, you know what I mean?
Behind. Starch came through the roots. Dead ass Chicago real in the building. Salute Storch. That's Storch.
Yeah, Scott Storch.
Miss Tiny said, "Call me what you want, but I'm not dying on the streets that we don't own in a country that expects us to be nothing but criminals, especially since the Tangerine Tyrant is back in office. Don't get me started. The he who shall not be named. I try not to get started on this guy,
Miss Tiny, yes, you are telling all truth right there.
I'm gonna be honest.
Everybody out there be blessed. Forget all that dying for dumb stuff.
One of the people that we rock with that used to come to we're not really good supporters that don't come in here that much, but she rocks with us. Salute her. I'm not gonna say her name, but she was like, "Why don't you guys talk about Israel and politics?" This is not a political show.
Like,
I don't want to get
different.
This is not that. We're not going to be talking about this. Not a political show. So no matter how we feel about it, we're not going to sit up here and be talking about politics. That's why I don't want to get into Trump. But that right there, you'll get me started. The Tangerine Tyrant. Listen, I got a whole nother channel. I got a whole nother channel that I might just start talking about that on. Ms. Rock Kid. I read comics in high school, watch anime, listen to rock music and K-pop. That's the thing. The hood is not just because you in the most toughest dude. First of all, back in the 80s, all we had was MTV. We listened to a lot of rock shit.
That's a fact.
We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. Like, listen, I can sit here all night and do the fucking. It was the Bruce Springsteen, all this shit. Like
Bruce Springsteen,
all that. We listen to all that.
Yo, shout out to DJ Ruckus, yo.
Bruce Springsteen. Yeah,
I remember I saw Ruckus do our all 80s pop like set. My gosh.
Wait, was it live or
live on
radio?
No, he was live. I think it was at it could have been the Strand or whatever. But I remember watching, I was like, yo, this dude is killing it off all 80s pop hits and like rock hits. And like, yo, it was nothing but like South Siders and stuff in there. It was crazy.
You know what? You gotta do shit like that, yo. Like you have to, like real shit.
Black Mall talking about your shit.
Yo, thank you for noticing. Yo, Black Mall, right? These are the worst shades I could find. All right. So
Fliss
I said,
trolling, man.
Yo, you're all squared out, right? Man. Yo, Black Mall, right? I'm gonna be honest. I went to Savers and got these for about $3, right? I was like, yo,
and he's just being honest.
I'm just being, yo. I'm like, oh, these square ass $33. I gotta rock these, yo.
Yo, listen, do not feed into this, man, because I'm gonna tell you what it is. Then he gonna wear that green shirt again. Yeah. Don't feed into this guy, gang.
Yo, hold on, wait. I've always I've been a nerd. Mm-hmm. Know what I mean? I've been that dude who's just like, I've never dressed well. I don't got this. You ain't ever gonna see me. Yo, Fliss, where you get that jersey from?
Me and Fliss went to high school together.
Yeah, we went to high school.
Like this is high school. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I've been dressing like this. I'm saying just plain. I got a gray throw on some sweatpants. It got my logo on it though. You know what I mean? And I got my $3 shades. I gotta wear shades. So if you're wondering,
my future's so bright. Yeah. I gotta wear shades. I'm telling you, man.
Who knows about that?
Listen, gang. I don't like all that nerd shit. I don't care about that shit, man. Listen, I listen to rock music, all that shit.
What movie that's from too?
That's from. It might be from Risky song. Business. I'm not sure.
I know the song, but and I remember they played it on an episode of Head of the Class.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember that show, but
that was a big song.
Head of the Class.
All right.
Asiam said we also got to remember being black or of the culture is a spectrum. So there's nerds, thugs, and a lot of stuff in between is glorious. That's a fact. We're not just one thing. We're not what they say. We're not a monolith or whatever. It's not just one thing. We're many things. And just to be honest, what I said in my other video, this is the realest shit I could tell you guys, and Fliss will attest to this. All that street thug shit, that shit is that's a small part of black culture, gang. Like any you take any U.S. city that has, it'll be 6 million people in that city. It's only like at best. Let's just I'm gonna go highball, 2,000 gang members. That's highball. So it's 6 million people that don't do nothing like that. They don't sell drugs. They don't shoot people. They're not in the crack. 6 million people doing none of that shit. It's like a small teeny bubble of gangbangers. They're there, but they're not there. It's not normal to be a gangbanger. Gang. I don't know if y'all know that shit. It's not fucking normal. It's not normal to be a guy walking around with a gun to kill somebody. That's not normal. Most people don't have that shit. Most people aren't doing that. If you're on that block and that's what that block does, yes, it's going to seem like that's every day, all day. But you go 5 blocks that way, they don't know what you're talking about. And the further out you get, they don't have nothing to do with what you're talking about. You're the minority in a lot of ways. So if you don't get out to the real world, go on some vacations, go on some trips, travel, you thinking that that's why these YNs, it means so much to go live and taunt somebody and end up shooting them down, because they think that's the whole world. If they go to one state over, the world is completely different. No one knows these people you're talking about. None of that shit matters. but they're so locked in with this. Oh, this is how my neighborhood, this is my block, that they think that that's all that matters, and then we get caught up doing these dumb shits, and we end up in prison.
Yeah,
it's more of us in prison for the dumbest shit than actually in college. Let's just be honest.
Yo, you know what's crazy? Because like, so my son and a couple of his cousins, they went on their first cruise. They turned out. They was in Turks. Now, Kai's like, yeah, we're about to plan this. I'm going on a cruise. I'm like, by yourself? He's like, yeah. Me and all the cousins. You know what they're trying to tear it up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's cool though. Like, I mean, I find it dope that they're thinking like that. Like, all right, let's go out to another country.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or let's put our money together and try to buy a 3-family house or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like the way that they're thinking is not street shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I find that dope. You know what I'm saying?
I find it dope too. Young people progressing.
But the young people are the people that's going to either destroy this shit or save it. And I got a lot of faith in these young people, but the younger ones that's trapped in that cycle, in that system, they're going to be a problem still. But the ones that elevates out of that and stop talking shit like weirdos and nerds, when you realize that, yo, we all people, you got to judge people individually. You got to judge people on their actions and what they bring to the table. And that guy that you think is a nerd, right, may be your biggest supporter, right? Look at Vic. Right, Vic not a nerd, but you look at Vic once, you're gonna judge him one way.
Yeah.
Vic been supporting. We've been fucking with Vic for 20 years.
And he talks the shit.
And he talking shit.
In the hood, his whole like, you know what I mean? Like Vic's the only dude I
Vic
know.
good everywhere.
Everywhere. Like, yo, bro, he really called me, and he's literally like, yo, T, look where I'm at. Like, bro, you on Crenshaw?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, rolling 60s, like. By yourself, Vic. Who you with? Me. I got the rent is parked over there. Bro, what are you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? That was a live chat with him, like, yo, you serious?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, look, this Nipsey spot right here. Like,
and that's what I'm saying. A lot
yourself?
He can do that. But that's his character. That's who he is inside. That's what he wanted to do. He did it. It don't mean you get to yoke him up because whatever. Like, we gotta get smart. Like, that may be the guy that gets your whole team to the next level. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Gotta be a strong.
I was a Nirvana groupie. I love Nirvana.
Don't lie. The hood loved Nirvana.
Oh,
When
yeah,
that damn
for sure.
Smell Like Teen Spirit song came out, we was all like, yeah, I like that joint right
I just
there.
played Charles' record. Straight left field. He's like, OT, you out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, real shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
I don't want to do what everybody's doing, yo.
It's Rock Kitty said,
Yeah. Hold on. So I take it you don't like my square ass shades, man.
They probably think Fliz was some blind melon jelly. I want my daddy records. I want my daddy
He's
records.
like, hold on. He's like this. He's touching the wrist. He's like,
Oh wait,
he's like, oh yeah, she fine.
can I go a bit further? I see my cup. It got my name on it, yo. Oh
He's
snap!
proud of that.
I got my.
They gonna be
name.
like Fliz was on some X or something when
Yeah.
he came in. He kept talking about this cup.
Wait, and know what's in this cup?
Water.
Yep. Life's elixir.
Fliz don't drink nothing but water. If you ever see him putting a cup
Yo.
to his lips, it's water.
When we're out and Fliz says, oh, that drink looks good. Let me get that. It's gonna be a fun night. You know what I'm saying?
I think we got Fliz.
Fun night.
I think we got Fliz one night to drink on the old at my house.
There was a couple of nights though.
No, at my house, we was doing the podcast. We got him to drink one night.
Yeah, true.
That was a long. About 3
Hell
years
no,
ago.
I've never been drunk on the podcast.
You didn't get drunk, but you drank.
You took a shot or two.
I did.
You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
remember
Yeah.
that. But
Salute, girl, honey, in the building. All right, let me see. What Ashiam said. It's a lot of people misconstrue Cali. It's eclectic. That's a fact. I've been to Cali going on. I think I went twice now, maybe 3 times. I'm
I've been
going
to
more.
Cali. I've been to Vegas
Fliz,
twice.
sure,
I'm trying to get to
Fliz.
Cali. I'm trying to smoke. I'm trying to eat good. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to shop. Always trying to shop. I need some sneakers.
yeah,
Fontaine,
I
little
am Black
brother.
Mall. Thank you, brother.
No, listen, this album we got, gang. Listen, I know people say shit like we got an album is on fire, da da da. We've been listening to this album on repeat for 2 days straight.
I'll
Just-
play it for you, but Charles won't let me
Just
play
nah,
nothing.
we not. No. I'll cut the stream off. But listen, nah, we got a smacker, gang, and the videos that we about to match up with this album. Listen, these some old ass niggas that spitting. We on some shit, and this dude TJ make hit records. I ain't Fliz. Listen, I'm just along for the ride, gang. But we did some shit.
No,
you-
I want to talk that shit about it. Just 10 more seconds.
Go ahead.
No, this album is fire, bro. Now, I mean, the beat selection is all fire. everything's going crazy on this album. So can't wait for y'all to hear it.
It's called the What Project. I should put the cover up on the screen.
It's coming out in November, right? Late November.
Listen, just know this. In our chat every day, we doing something in regards to this album. Every day we got a listening party coming up.
Yeah, that's what we gotta have the listening party first, and then it gotta drop.
Hey, what do you think about us having a listening party, like basically us playing the records on the What show?
I'm with that too.
We should do that when we release it. The night that we release it, we need to do a special episode going through the whole album, and we do that live.
I also want to go live at the release party too.
We could do all that.
What needs
I got a big pair of that. Let me see. Zora in the building, yo.
You must be talking about the glasses, right?
Appreciate you, Zora.
Oh, my bad. Look, I got in trouble. Look, no sneakers.
Nerds from the world, MP. Appreciate you. No sneakers. What you do?
Come on, bro. You know I got mad sneakers.
Oh,
I mean, having new sneakers in the crib.
There it is. No sneakers. Salute Niche in the building. What Niche think of the album?
Niche, I said
she don't like some stuff.
No.
Y'all ain't riding around. Oh, y'all got separate cars.
We was playing it last night. You know what I'm saying? She digs it.
She got we got some work to do. If Niche ain't going crazy, then we got some work to do. I told y'all Mary wanted to perform that song at her party.
Yeah.
I'm bringing my.
We got a song called "Hold Me Down."
I'm bringing my suit.
D Block in the building. I can't wait. Y'all been dying to hear it. The album is nice. Listen.
I would play it right now. I'm trying to tell you, yo.
My cousin stayed in Indian Hills.
I got it loaded right now.
Ashiam is excited. Listen, I'm gonna get to the next topic. Don't get a copyright for yourself. Dead ass. Salute.
Yo,
I think I might be caught up, gang.
Oh, Paul. Cousin Paulie, what's popping with you, fam?
Y'all gotta come to DC to perform.
I'm send you the link too.
Black Mall. If you can find me, I'm looking for a venue in DC. I got a lot of family down there. We'll pack it out. Find me a venue in DC and just hit the what show at gmail.com. Correspondence. Hit me with a venue, a good venue in DC.
But first off, as soon as we land, I need to go to anywhere that's serving the best. What, Charles?
He wants some mambo sauce.
You already know.
All my DC has. TJ gonna use his mind. TJ fucking around, pass out, get some good ass mambo sauce. He been talking this shit so long. Yo, that song in any of your videos, Charles, straight fire. Salute Journey. That song is called Sheepskin Coat. Appreciate you. Paulie said, fellas, salute. You said Uncle, that's Uncle Paulie?
Yeah, that's cousin Paulie right there.
Niche said, I heard the ones I heard, I love. Miss Tiny said, OG hip hop heads got something to say. I'm here for it.
Paulie, he's a DJ. He was just on 101.1. Shout out to Paulie.
Stat said, play a single. Nah, we not ready yet.
I'm ready to go right now.
We're not ready.
He won't let me.
What y'all think about Nas referring to Kendrick raps the North Star? Let's talk about that. I got that loaded up already. Nas called Kendrick the North Star. This ain't the right pick though. But Nas called Kendrick the North Star. Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Is this the right one? That ain't even it. Hold on. I did have it loaded up though. Oh, it's right here. All right. Nope, that's about Nas. So Nas in the news, lady. Yeah, that's about the casino.
And Nas is winning though.
Dead ass. Yeah. But he did call Kendrick the North Star. I'm trying to look for that article because matter of fact, I'm gonna pull that up. We could do that right now.
Shout out Nas. That dude was like, as he gets older, he keep doing. He realized he was always different, but he's like becoming even more different. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like
Nas calls Kendrick Lamar hip hop's North Star. Salute to Kendrick. Guess what Kendrick said? Nas was the only one that congratulated him when he won the Super Bowl, which is sad. Like I fuck with Nas doing it, but where the rest of the culture at? Niggas was hating, talking about should have been Wayne on some fuck shit.
Though, bro.
Let's just be fucking honest.
Think about it. Like we all love Wayne, but Kendrick deserved that, and he put on a great fucking show. You know what I'm saying? What do you think about this year's pick?
Oh boy! Hold on, we're gonna talk about Bad Bunny. Let's not move from Bad. We're gonna talk about Bad Bunny. Let me finish this Nas thought before we get too far. Let me finish this Nas thought because we can get into that Bad Bunny in a second. And I know a lot of people got a lot of shit to say about that. Where the fuck I had it? Oh, here it is. Kendrick Lamar is hailed as one of Kendrick Lamar is hailed as one of the purest representation of hip hop by many artists and fans. He recently got a big cosign from Nas during an interview. The Queens rapper spoke to Rolling Stone about Mass Appeal's forthcoming albums and comic books, some nerd shit, and was asked about the similarities between his 2006 record, Hip Hop is Dead, In Lamar's 2024 track, Watch the Party Die, Esco raved about K-Dot and his intention to preserve their beloved art form. Quote, we all as artists love this art form and have our opinions on it. Kendrick is one of the brightest stars we've ever seen, and I don't only mean superstar. I mean like the North Star. I think he's one of out of all the artists in this business, there's some that's not here for the art. When we see these people that are not here for the art and damaging it, you're hurting the future of the art. So I think artists like Kendrick are going to speak out. That's what I'm talking about. And gang, we're in a weird situation where there's a lot of people. I don't want to double back on Benny where you say weirdos, but there are some weirdos that's not about the culture, not about the art. They only care about the numbers. You see it on Twitter every day. This guy got so many numbers. This guy got so many stats. It's all about stats and numbers and not the art. The art is not about stats or numbers.
Yep.
The art is not about stats or numbers. Nas gets it. He always has got it. Nas has fulfilled the promise or legacy of what Nas was promised us he would be. He has fulfilled that, and he's still continuing to fulfill it. What is he, 50, 55 maybe, like some shit like that?
Yeah.
And at a high level still, he's still exciting. He's still impressing us. He's still dropping quality music. Him and Hit Boy, he about to drop this Primo joint. So some people don't think the Primo joint gonna live up to what the Hit Boy records have, but I believe that Primo gonna step his game up. What you think, Fliz?
I feel like he got no choice.
I hope he does.
Why you say hope and not believe?
Because there's a certain sometimes I put my faith in, like, oh, this is gonna be crazy. Like, for instance, the Lil Wayne album was not what I thought it would be.
Damn, come on,
And it was like, oh, so sometimes when I'm holding a high expectation, I'm like, oh, that didn't work. So I hold Primo in such a high regard that I'm like, I hope the album doesn't sound too dated.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And so that's my thing. What I hope the album is dope, because Primo is that guy. Primo was one of my idols as a producer and one of my heroes when I was young. Like, oh my God, everything he did I felt was like flawless, you know. But you don't want to look bad. He ain't keeping up with it no more, you know.
Salute.
I feel like creatively, like between like now it's like Nas is like been in so much of a pocket where it's just like, nah, Primo, like let's do this, like, know what I mean, or Nas is gonna trust him to do shit, but it's just like, nah, we gotta make some dope shit. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I think it's gonna be a dope project, yo.
So
I believe.
So let me just say this. I have heard the Rock Marciano and Primo. I was a little underwhelmed. I'm just gonna be honest. But it was Rock Marciano
He's dope too.
He did a record, he did an album with Primo, and I was a little underwhelmed, but that's not Primo and Nas. Just gonna be honest. The album was okay, but it was melancholy. It was kind of like, okay, that's it.
It wasn't what you was expecting.
I wasn't expecting. No, I just went in and listening, and when I walked away from it, I was like, it's just okay. I'm really not going to be burning this like that. It was just okay. I'm just going to be honest. So It is what it is. But it's still Primo, and Primo might reserve his best for Nas. We don't know. TJ, what you think?
I'm just hoping that it's just, I mean, like, I'm not hoping, but I believe there's gonna be some dope shit. And I mean, like, Primo and Nas, we know what the history of them two working together is, right?
Yes.
But I feel like it's a new era. There should be a new energy in the studio.
It should be.
Nas he's $1 billion. I mean, he's $1 billion. I mean, like, bro, it's different energy. Like, I mean, let's make some dope music. You know what I'm saying? And like, that's how I feel about it. It's like, yo, at the end of the day, like, it's about making dope music and doing dope shit that he's doing. Casino shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. And he from Queens. He from the bottom.
Yeah, that's a different level of like level up.
We gotta salute that.
It's like
No
you
doubt.
have to. You went like
real.
ultra instinct in life. You know, that's crazy.
Like, to come from nothing.
After that page I had,
Like,
I had to,
bro. That's dope to me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, blackyeti.com. It should be that time.
Oh, damn, we ain't never do it. Oh, you know what it is?
I'm on point with it.
You know what it is? We supposed to say this,
got the
gang.
glasses on and everything today.
We forgot to say this. We supposed to say it at the top of the show.
Top of the show.
But you got to head on over to
black-yeti.com.
Head on over to black-yeti.com. It will never not be funny when Fliz does that. And he got the glasses on too. Listen.
Makes more sense.
Yeah, boy.
It's even more better.
Right?
Betterer.
Boy, I flip way all the time.
I feel like
Way around
that's in
kick.
Nori's book, the Nori book.
Yeah.
The betterer. It's betterer.
Betterer. Yo, gang, I want to talk about this. We didn't talk about your boy. I want to talk about this guy right here. I see you, stats. We're gonna get back to that. I want to talk about this guy. He just got 4 years in prison. I don't think we talked about this last time we were here because we weren't even here last week.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts? Diddy sentenced to 4 years in prison. Diddy has been sentenced to just over 4 years in prison on charges of transportation to engage in prostitution. The Bad Boys founder, real name Sean Combs, was also handed a $500,000 fine. I didn't know that. And 5 years of supervised release by Judge Ann Subramanian at a sentencing hearing in New York on Friday. A substantial sentence must be given to send a message to abusers and victims alike that abuse against women is met with real accountability. Diddy, 55, faced up to 11 years and 3 months behind bars and had requested a maximum sentence of 14 months, which would have effectively seen him released on time served. The hip-hop mogul addressed the court prior to learning his fate, apologizing to his victims, including ex-girlfriend Cassie, and claiming that he had gotten lost in excess and his ego. However, the judge rejected Puffy's lawyers' attempt to characterize the freak-offs and hotel nights as intimate consensual experiences or just sex, drugs, and rock and roll. I'm gonna leave it at that, gang. I want to have this conversation. Let's talk about this Diddy situation because, for one, we didn't talk about it before, but the first thing I think he did wrong, Fliz, and if this is true, he's a fool. He booked speaking engagements for next week. And the judge found out that he booked speaking engagements because he thought he was getting out. Fliz, I need your wisdom on this. What's your thoughts on that, Fliz? Diddy was about to go to sentencing. I think he was getting sentenced on Friday, and he had booked speaking engagements for the very next week.
Is that confirmed?
Yeah, it was confirmed.
The judge got mad. So it was something. He did something because the judge got mad and said, how dare you, you fucking fool. So I want to ask you, what's your thoughts on that, Fliz? I need to know.
If he did do it, if it's confirmed, if he did do it, man, listen. All I know is, like, if you know you're in hot water, don't make ripples. You know, just lay low till the good things happen. My mother always had a phrase, hey, don't talk yourself out of $1 million. And my parents always teach you, don't do shit to get yourself in trouble. Just, you know, sit back, let it happen. There was a phrase that's saying about females. If you wanted to get a chick, right? If a chick likes you, she's gonna do you. She's gonna do everything, but you don't talk her out of it. Don't
right.
You know what I mean? So it's like same thing.
Happen.
If you've been in jail, how long you been locked up? A year and something?
A year and
about a year,
14 months,
couple of days.
Like if there's even the slightest inkling I can get out this joint, I'm gonna be a church boy in the corner. Oh, we like sheep. Oh, they money.
Yeah, it's like why? Why would you poke the bear and do some dumb shit?
I feel like even if that was planned, they should have announced it the day that he got out. You know what I'm saying? I feel like,
for real.
Like if they'd have hit him with the eye, boom, time served. He came home later on that night. Did he whatever? You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom in Miami. That's what they should have did. If that was the case, you know what I'm saying?
But even on a deeper note, though, if I just been in prison for a year, how am I mentally ready to go speak next week? Like, how am I ready for that? Like, I've been fucking in a cell away from my children. I miss Christmas with my kids, all this shit. I've been crying. You can tell. So you've been going through mad shit. So how are you ready? What are you going to say next week? Like, let's be honest. What are you talking about, Diddy? That means this week he would have been speaking now.
Yeah.
Such a big ego.
That's what it boils down to, yo. So it's like the question is, do you really think he's like, when he's like, oh, like, basically like he's a changed man? Like, is that choice of a changed man? Like, that's a good question. Like, is that a choice of a changed man? Like, you're rushing to get back to the bag. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like respectfully, it's like, damn. Like, bro, like you said,
I can
like
get my paper right.
The first thing you want to do after being late, like locked down for a year or whatever, 14 months, 15 months.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just trying to chill real quick, get my
chill,
be around the family. First off, you've been eating that slop. I'm trying to eat some good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to eat something good. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and let's think about it, like if you're and I gotta kind of like say that I've been maybe I've been wrong because I've been on this show saying that Diddy would be a changed man when he got out. Maybe I'm a fool. maybe I'm a fool because I said on the show probably 3 different times. I said there's no way he coming out. He gonna humble himself. Da da da. But this motherfucker already talking about speaking engagements. He ain't even get out yet. He might be a menace, gang.
He said, maybe I'm a fool. Say it again. Say, maybe I'm a fool.
Maybe I'm a fool.
Nah, homeboy, you a fool. You out here mess with your mind.
I don't know.
Nah, that was the Ice-T. I'm your mama. Yeah. I'm your daddy.
Yeah, oh, shit. You went way
man, listen, man.
All these years, Diddy shitted on his artists. The Sims was the best he could ask for considering what they've been given. And matter of fact, if I'm Diddy, I'm gonna be honest, if they only say 4 years, I'm not going back to my cell crying. I'm gonna be like, fuck it. I'm gonna do this little bit. The Trump fuck around, get me out by Friday anyway. Like, I'm happy because he could have got fucking 20 years. I'm gonna be like, fuck it. You know what? 4 years, I'll eat that fucking.
But to be honest with
you,
he's only gonna do 2.
People keep saying that, but
he already it's 85%.
They said that the feds want all their time. But they not. That's only if they give him that time served. If they say the shit start now, then he gonna do 4.
Yeah, that is true.
DJ Spark in the building. He's been
even if they said
he's been in jail for 13 months,
and they give him the 4, he's gonna do 3 and maybe a couple of months.
Good behavior.
On a half. Yeah.
Or fuck around Trump. He stroked Trump. Even all you gotta do. Trump said he already hit him up. Trump said Sean Diddy come already. Only reason Trump ain't already do it because he talked shit about Trump. Mm-hmm. All he got to do is say, listen, when I get out, I'm going to thank you. I'm going to shout you out real big, real heavy for a week straight. I'm sorry. What I said, the things I said were misconstrued. I was taken out of context, but I love you, Trump. You know we go way back. Me and you, da-da-da. Stroke his ego a little bit. Nigga be out by Tuesday.
He better turn into that Latin lady.
And also though, like you see how they hit him with the 5 on the probation and all of that. And so with the feds, it's like a color thing. With the I mean, they're gonna be piss testing him. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be random shit. You know what I mean? So he's not gonna be able to do no drugs. He's probably not gonna be able to party like how he is used to partying.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because
he
does.
Let's just be honest. Diddy gonna find a way to do a lot of shit.
There's no way to have nobody piss in the cup for you with the feds, bro.
That's what they say, but this nigga Diddy might have it under his shirt.
It's different. They gonna be in there with you watching you. Like
dead ass. It is what it is.
They might ask you to hold it for you. You know what I'm saying?
They might, but then they got stuff that flush the system, all the shit. So we'll see. But I may be the fool because I thought Diddy was gonna come out. I'd be like, yo, I just was I fought for my life. They try to hit me with they try to give me. They really try to give him life. They embarrassed him.
It's like.
So I would come out mad humble, like, yo, Bim Salah, I'd be like, thank you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, assalamu alaikum. I'd be on some other, I'd be like, my bro, peace be under you, my bro, bean pot of you. I'd be on some other shit. I'd be like, you know, heavy as the head, praise be to Allah. I'd be on some other shit. But this motherfucker gonna come out, yo, what's up with Miami? Well, why Miami? Why you speaking in Miami? You know what that means.
He's ready to turn up. Star Island.
Turn up.
Party in Star Island. Hey, yo, but hold up. That's like, what's the mob boss? He faked this whole shit the whole time. He's walking around all crazy and shit. You know what I'm saying? With the bathrobes on and all of that shit.
Yeah.
The whole time he was not crazy. He was cooling.
You talking about Tony Soprano? No, not Tony. You're talking about
what's his name? What they call him? The Chin.
The Chin.
He's walking around all crazy and shit. Now he was fine the whole time. You know what I'm saying?
Black Mall. Diddy got off, if you ask me. This man allegedly threw a liquid bomb at Kid Cudi's car, which they threw out the arson charge.
Why did they charge him with? They didn't charge him with nothing.
They started realizing that they didn't have nothing.
The guns, I feel like, was probably legit guns. That's why they couldn't charge him with that.
Yeah, they probably was legit. If I'm Diddy, they gonna be legit.
Yeah,
just gonna be honest.
Why not?
He should have gotten more than 4 years just for that alone. More. They dropped that arson charge. Kid Cudi went there for nothing, smoking that cigarette, all scared. He was like all fucking shook and nervous and shit.
Damn, when he come home, he about to fuck me up.
Motherfucking Young Thug called him a snitch and all that shit. He endured a lot of shit for nothing. They dropped the charges anyway. That's some fucked up shit, bro. You made that man go in there,
and then you drop the charges.
Drop the charges.
Yeah, I remember they tried to subpoena me to call some bullshit.
You ain't go?
No, the funny thing is I went, but they didn't call me in. They subpoenaed me not because they wanted to know my expertise on black hair length. I swear to God, I'm not bullshitting with you because
it must have been a case.
I rocked with a kid and like him and the other kid, they did some shit. I'm not gonna put out there because everybody can Google it, but they did some wild shit and they're in jail for life now. But they're gonna subpoena me in court because I rock with a kid, and the kid was trying to say, they said I had cornrows. My hair ain't long enough for cornrows. You know what I mean? they're gonna subpoena me to court and be like, "Do you think in your blackness that his afro was long enough to get cornrows?" I'm glad they didn't call me in the court. They called his PO in the court, and they let me outside. Like, thank God, because I'm gonna be like, I look like a goddamn stylist to you.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy though? They honestly, it's weird, but they honestly don't know. They can't look at it and be like, nigga, you can braid that shit. They honestly don't know.
I'm like, man, don't call me in for no bullshit like that.
Demonic did way the fuck more than whoop some bitches. He literally destroyed whole lives. Yeah, he did. He shot a lady in the fucking face. He had people. Yeah, it is Ashion. He did some fuck shit. I want to know why they brushed past the gun charges, because he could have gotten big time for that. But TJ might explained it.
But that's what I think.
The guns probably was legit. Let's just be honest. Let me see. I was watching your video about Benny earlier, and someone that's 24 can appreciate Uzi and Nas. It's very obvious that when Kanye dropped 808s, that's where the shift of no return in hip hop happened. Well, I'm in the minority because I don't like 808s and heartbreaks. I think Flizzy like that. You like it? Yeah. TJ, you like 808s and heartbreaks? I'm a dinosaur, and I know I'm the problem. I'm one of these guys that's stuck in the past. So when 808s and heartbreaks dropped, my brother-in-law Pedro loved that. He's like, yo, this is amazing. Like, and first of all, he changed the culture because a lot of people started using that style. A lot of people started using 808s again because 808s was gone. And just be honest, they wasn't gone, but nobody was using them like he was. When he was boom, 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 boom.
Come on, man. Hold up. First, so shout out to A-Rap because he took that from A-Rap.
Boom,
just to be honest with you.
Boom, boom.
Him playing that MP.
Oh, we need this song. I need this song, Fliz. You got this. Boom, 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 boom.
That's what the MP,
boom,
right?
Boom. What's the? I need the lyrics though. I'm not something you. Da 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 da. Come on, Fliz. I need this.
I don't know.
Boom, boom, boom. You don't know this song?
Yeah, that was the lead single.
That's the lead single. You got two big records.
The video, it's all white in the video. He's on the.
Heartless is one, I believe.
I don't know.
You're Heartless. And the first one,
that was my shit.
first one, boom, 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 boom. Oh, now somebody in the chat got to tell me what song am I trying to sing?
Oh, I think I do know it.
You know this song. Stat said it was terrible. Take that. Somebody in the chat, tell me what song. Boom, 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 boom. This is the most iconic bass line in history of the 808s. When this motherfucker, the song goes boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I'm not loving you.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
Salute. Hold on. Let me get Quickie Sticky Love Lockdown. Vin Diesel Wiggles. I'm not loving you. That's the first line.
That is the first.
We great. Get this whole. I'm not loving. Boom, boom, boom. Come on, Flizzy. Boom, boom, boom.
I don't know the words.
Oh.
I just know.
We've never stumped Flizzy ever.
Where's the book?
We have never stumped Flizzy. I have the album, but it was brought. That was a final album I bought from Ye. It was good after that. Miss Rockitty, you're right, because after 808s Heartbreaks, he came out with Yeezus, I believe was the next one.
Bad. Yeezus was bad.
I had a bootleg copy of Yeezus, and I played it all the way to the end. As soon as I finished, I put it back in the case and whoop, right out the window. Out the window, whoop, right on Chalkstone. Whoop.
You didn't bring the weed up on it before you did it?
Nah, I didn't want to keep it that long. That shit was trash.
Nah, yeah, Yeezus was a bad album, bro.
That was bad. All Falls Down. No, it wasn't All Falls Down.
That was a different album.
That was a different album. Maybe am I doing it wrong? Boom, 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 boom.
Now that everybody's saying
boom,
Love
boom,
Lockdown.
It was Love Lockdown. Spaceship wasn't Spaceships, Terry. Yeah, Elevator Gamer said Love Lockdown. Just Dante said Love Lockdown. A lot of people loving that joint for it. Let me say Love Lockdown. Yeah, the boom. And it's not a bad, right? It's catchy, right? The two songs.
It was a big single.
The two songs he got was cool, but the whole album, I didn't rock with 808s. I just didn't. A lot of people tell me I'm the problem and I'm crazy because that album changed hip hop to this day. A lot of people still using that.
I don't. What year did that come out? Because I think I can't give it to Kanye for making. Well, for me, my nerd shit didn't come from Kanye.
What you mean by that?
What I liked about nerd rap was late 90s.
But you're older.
No, my joint was.
You're older though.
International Thunderground on the ground when I stop the ground like a million elephants. You can't stop the train. That was my shit.
Talking about Bombs Over Baghdad.
Bombs Over Baghdad. To me, that was like
that's nerd
epitome nerd rap.
Well, Dre,
like you know what I mean?
Not Big Boy Dre. Like
like Andre 3000 is the epitome of nerd rap in the late 90s. To me, he was like. I call from away. I stopped him to call away. Some nigga was saying something like, "Hey man, remember me from school?" Yeah. No, I'm not really, but he kept smiling like a clown, facial expression like a silly. So he asked me, "What kind of car you drive?" like, yo, that was crazy to me.
But that's what we were talking about last week. Last time we was here, we were talking about how Andre could take a story and tell it. So Like, why was we discussing Andre 3000? I don't know. We was discussing the 4.
Because you're saying.
You were saying. I said Big Boy was underrated, and you said it's because he was with Andre.
Okay.
You said that's why Big Boy don't get the credit he deserves. You said because when Andre says something, it's like quotables type shit. I'm paraphrasing, but you get him.
I'm not going to deal with Meek with the 20 outfits. Meek disavows all knowledge of remember. He don't even remember wearing those outfits with Diddy. He said what he say he gonna give $100 grand to figure out why people keep associating him with Diddy. He doesn't know why. He said I'll give $100 grand to somebody who can track down why people keep saying I associate my name with Diddy. He said that shit. I think it was more than $100 grand. So now Diddy now Meek Mill don't remember them outfits. He think we just bugging. Like we just making up shit. Like I'll give you $100 grand if you can tell me why people keep saying I would. They keep putting my name with Diddy. It sound crazy. It's Fliz. It sound crazy. We saw you, nigga. You had your fucking pajamas on,
pool,
this nigga.
nigga.
We saw you in the pool. He called you daddy, nigga. What the fuck?
You gotta say that because you know I rock with Meek. Yo, you know, like
Yeah,
like hey, yo, I'm guarantee you that Meek's about to drop some shit though. He been killing verses. He's about to drop some shit.
Dark fantasy stats, you right? But I'm gonna be honest, stats, and I'm never gonna lie to you guys. I was a defender of Life of Pablo. I'm just gonna be honest. But everything after that was trash. But I was down, and I look back. Pablo aged horribly. Like I'm gonna be honest, Life of Pablo aged horribly. And I always say that he had one of the worst verses in the history of rap. When that album started, "Father Hold My Hands" was about to be one of the greatest. "Father Hold My Hands." I don't know if you remember. You remember that nope. the very first. So after Chance the Rapper raps.
I don't really think I ever listened to Life of Pablo.
Life of Pablo.
I don't think I ever listened to that.
I used to rock with Life of Pablo, right? So
I'm trying to think. What was the single on that?
So the single of Life of Pablo, that's the one he did the Taylor Swift one. I made that bitch famous. Famous was a single, and Wolves was a single. So he really wasn't doing singles off that. It was like he did a couple songs, but he weren't like these.
What was the videos of?
Pablo. So video. He had a video where they was all in a big ass bed. There was wax dolls. It was like I think that was famous when he dissed Taylor Swift. That's what she decided she don't fuck with.
They had all the like basically Kim. They had all
right the mannequins in the bed. It was famous. That might have been the only single of Pablo, but he did No More Parties in LA with Kendrick. Yep. I think Playboy Cardi might be on that album. I might be on crack. I know Chance the Rapper opens up the album, and I think Anyway, I don't remember, but anyway, after when that album first started, he got a song called "Father Holds My Hands," and it's one of the greatest. Like it's the way it comes on. It's like this might be the greatest fucking song in rap history because it's the intro comes on. The intro like he got Chance the Rapper rapping on the intro. It's like this shit is fucking fire. You ain't even heard Kanye's voice yet. Then that shit comes on the intro. It starts building up. Bum, bum, bum. If young Metro don't trust you, I'm a beautiful father. Give me my father. It's like this shit's like, yo, this shit rocking. I'm rocking with you. Yeah, what you gonna say? And this nigga Fliz, this nigga fumbled.
What's the first line?
This nigga said, listen, and I always say this story because it fucking fucks with me because I remember listening to it. You know, I'm a lyric guy. This motherfucker Fliz, this nigga had the greatest setup in history. And this nigga said, if I fuck this model and she just bleached her asshole, and I get bleach on my t-shirt, I'ma feel like an asshole.
Charles was bad. He was bad. You was bad.
I said, what the fuck? What
Like,
this nigga just said?
Did he write that or did he just say
I don't know. But Fliz, you gotta think the setup was crazy for this was a setup for bars.
Yep.
That's when we lost Kanye when he said that verse.
He would hit you with the shock value.
Yeah.
I think he thought that was fire. I think he thought it was a hard ass verse. He said, if I get bleach on my t-shirt, first of all, nigga, she bleached her ass, so it wasn't today, nigga. How you gonna get bleach on your t-shirt? It was the dumbest shit ever, Fliz.
It was to make you think. It was to make you people out there think. Look out for my next single.
Right. So when shit like that happens,
808s and heartbreaks was so ass.
Nobody in the room to be like.
Nobody had a lot of people in the room, but they wouldn't stop him.
They're scared to say, press that button. Hey yo, no, that's not it.
Do you think he would have cared or listened? I don't think Kanye would be like, get on my session.
That's where the ego comes involved. It's like, all right, put it like this. If we're recording, hey, yo, cheat, nah. Like,
we
you
would.
Know what I'm saying?
Like if you came to the studio talking about something bleaching my bleaching the asshole, get bleach on my t-shirt, I'm be like, hold up, TJ. But you're not gonna do that.
There's been, yo, how that sound? Maybe you should say it with more energy or in a different way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's that type of shit. It's like, yo, we're in here to make some dope shit, right?
Yep.
You're not gonna just let me say anything.
I get it.
You're not gonna let Fliz say anything. You're not gonna let Child say anything. You know.
Oh, he said it was $1 million that Bleak offered to figure out why he was with Diddy. Go ahead, sorry.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
we're in
yeah.
here to make some dope shit. This built up to this first line gotta go out the pop. These first 4 bars gotta go out the pop, right? Yay. Nah, bro. That's not
Maul said Travis Scott wrote that Bleach line. Oh no, Travis Scott wrote that Bleach line. That's crazy. That's why I don't like really listen to Travis Scott like that. I'm gonna be honest.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
that's what the studio's for, bro.
Yeah,
like,
the studio,
said,
but I don't think he
about
can take
that
criticism
song
like
he
that.
said with everybody
That's
stop
ego.
fucking and start.
When it's that,
Yeah.
that's ego.
You see, like when we did freaking this that,
yeah.
I had my original verse. I changed it to a verse I thought was better. When you said, "Now, Fliz, your first verse is better." I was like, "Word, shit." You see, I put a new. I changed the whole first 4 bars. Like, nah, but then you was like, "Nah, I was bugging." I'm like, "Too late."
I was
like,
fucking bugging.
Soon as you said, I was like, "Too late." I'm changing the whole first 4 bars.
Like, I was bugging. But then you hear that shit now, it's like, oh shit. It's like Tyson in his prime, like doom. Oh,
yeah,
shit.
I was like,
I can't dodge it. Like,
yeah, when it's like, now you can do better. Oh, really? That's what I needed. Nah, okay. I liked how like now just to go back to old school talk. I like how Method Man did an interview saying that the whole Wu-Tang rewrote their verse of Triumph after Inspector Deck dropped that first verse. They all had something. They all said in the studio wrote. I'll feel like that if I'm like, first of all, somebody's verse is too fire. I'm like, all right, I'm not getting buried on no track.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Second of all, it's like, all right, if I have something and one of my guys like, that ain't it. Oh, shit. All right. Well, first time never happened to me years ago. I swear, like, you know, when you're a young man, you can't take that pain as much. Bro, my feelings were hurt when somebody like, that's not one of Flizz's best verses. I'm like, I was young,
you never heard that.
What? Oh my God.
I said, hold on. Back to the drawing board.
You start grabbing your chest like a freaking middle-aged woman. Gasp. And I gotta change this bullshit. You know what I mean? Now it's like, shit.
Autobots transform.
I want y'all to look up for my next single called Moisture for Dry Iguana Nipples. But for real though. Wait a minute, what are you talking about? Since Charles ain't here, I gotta do the scrolling, y'all. And I'm gonna do the reading. Travis Scott, right? Oh, wait, he said that.
Yeah, he said that.
Right? Where we at? Just Dante, my sentiments in my nerd rap. His nerd rap was Lupe from I Am Black Mold. What's up? Someone said, hold up.
Ghostwriter stopped working with Kanye for that line.
Really?
Yeah, look.
One ghostwriter stopped working with Kanye because of Bleach. The word? That's crazy. What up, Ty?
What up, Ty?
Yep.
Oh, what up, T? What's poppin'?
Yo, next Friday, man, we in there. We in the we up Dorchester.
Dorchester. All right.
We out there.
Read what Sim said.
Sims is on some what is it? The bleach convo is above my pay grade. It was Rhyme Fest. It was Rhyme Fest that didn't like that bleach line. Oh,
see,
Fest,
it wasn't just me. It wasn't just me.
I never heard it.
It's like you build up to that point where it's just like, wait, hold up. Whatever comes after this gotta be the dope shit. So that record, the second that record that I played you earlier, right? Like that I played you earlier, Child, before Fliz came. So it was like with the hook, I'm like, oh shit, this shit is crazy. So I'm like, me and Master Plan.
You can take it.
We both was like, yo, whatever happens from here, it gotta be like that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it took me a minute to be like, what the fuck where am I gonna go after this? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because the energy was there. You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh shit, like what am I gonna do? I'm sitting there, I said, shit, I got my bottle of Bel Air, I wrote another one. I said, yo, bro, give me a minute. Like real shit. Because I want to make sure. Like I already knew it off the hook. I'm like, oh shit, this is different. Told me it was different.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, I gotta make sure that whatever I say after this, it gotta be that shit. So when I played it and then Charles made the ugly face, I know I was good. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Black Hummingbird, Kanye and his chipmunk looking Giles have always disturbed me. Never listen to him. He always looks sneaky and shy to me like Puffy. Damn. Kanye is the other freak off guy.
Yeah. That's the only reason why he went to that trial.
You know what, too, though, Fliz? That's
What
your
up?
homework then. You never listen to Life of Pablo, the intro. So go listen to the intro with Chance the Rapper got one of his best verses on that Life of Pablo. He starts the whole album off. Then listen to the next song, which is Father Stretch My Hands. And that's where you get that verse about the beat. You're gonna love the beat. I'm telling you right now, the beat is crazy. But the verse that he says is so crazy. I don't know why. I would have snuck in the studio that night and deleted that shit and be like, I don't know what happened, man.
Like, damn,
My guy, we can't record you again. So let me get that verse. Let me
It's
get
like
right
that.
there.
It's like Remy erasing Fat Joe's second verse on
Yeah, right. Lean back. Like you didn't want that shit.
You don't
She
want
made
that shit.
history.
Let me take this.
He truly did ruin that song with that lyric. That's a fact for a line. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, there was a period of
Terry
time
said
where I
such
just
a heavenly
couldn't
beat
play
wasted.
Kanye. It was weird.
Mm-hmm.
I just couldn't I was like, I don't know. I just couldn't. I wasn't gravitating at anything Kanye did. There was a certain period. I'm like, he's going to like.
What point would you say that? Was
Crazy.
that like after Dark Twisted Fantasy? Like when he did the joint with him and Pusha, what was that, Click or
I like that Click joint. That was fire. You ain't
It's
messing
Click.
with my Click.
is that his
What
song?
was on that
or-
joint too, right?
Yeah, is that his song or is that
No, that was Homegirl's joint, right?
no, that might be
What was?
no, I think that's him, Pusha.
Him
Big
and the
Sean.
Clips. Yeah, and all of them. yeah.
Not the Clips, Pusha, because Miles wasn't rapping.
Oh
but
yeah, you know.
Pusha, Big Sean, Hove, him. I think that is Jay song. That's when that was when that Dark Twisted album is tough. I don't know.
Yeah,
Elevated Gamer said it's overrated. Listen,
Nah, that
Dark
was a big
Twisted
record,
Fantasy.
That was
is
a big record.
That he actually came back with me because I was like, he lost me with that 808s. Then he came back with it, which he lost a lot of people in hip hop. Let's just be honest, because they weren't ready for 808s. They say it now, doing in hindsight, they make it like 808s was oh my god. But at the time, a lot of hip hop was like, I can't rock with the 808 shit.
And he performed that. He performed that. Was it at the Grammys or something? It was like a big thing. He performed that at too. That's the with the
Boom, boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom. That was peak Kanye. I'm gonna be honest. That's what all these people that run around now that say they're Kanye stans, they became stans at 808.
I'm still gonna say he took that whole ship from A-Rap music.
No,
Shout out to
I'm
A-Rap.
gonna say, yo, I like me when I became a Kanye fan was when he was more with the Talib Kweli and the Commons back then. His beats and his rhyme patterns was nuts. What was that song? Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I'm in the pocket like Wallux. I got the
Yeah.
bounce like hydraulics. I can't call it. I got the swerve like
That's like-
alcoholics.
It's like the first album.
But no, it wasn't even on. I don't think it was on his album.
That's
Or was
that's
it Talib?
No, that was somebody else.
that's
But I'm
Kanye's.
saying
That was
that's
Kanye
to
record?
me.
That's Kanye's record.
Well, to me, that's when I was like, this Kanye dude is serious. And what's that?
You
joint?
don't really know him. Why'd you lying?
Yeah,
Da-da-da.
yeah.
Like,
That was my.
that's when Kanye was so brand new that they didn't believe that he knew Talib Kweli.
Yeah.
Talib Kweli was bigger than Kanye.
Yeah.
That's show you how old that song is.
I'm saying that's when I gravitated to Kanye when he started getting way too big and he started losing it and saying certain things. I'm like, I can't get with it, you know. And what's that? The other one he did with he performed on the Dave Chappelle show in the kitchen.
Oh,
So
That's
I had
with
to
him
did
and,
what I had to did just to get the dough.
that song never was released. That's off of the Dave Chappelle show. That's him and is that him?
Common, right?
Was that from that block party? joint?
Common.
Is that from the block party?
I don't
no,
know.
not
I
the
just
Block-
saw it on Dave
That's
Chappelle
one of the
show.
that's one of the performances. Is a freestyle that he did over the beat. Yeah. Did he release that song?
That is true.
Oh no, you know what? He put that. I believe he put that on Common's album. He took it right off the TV show because it was never released. He took it off the TV show and put that on B. I believe. I think that's on Common's B.
Yeah,
album.
well, it wasn't on B.
I think it's on B, gang. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Because I played B the hell out.
Get him high.
Yeah.
The corner with Common.
That was my.
That's-
Woo!
That's get him high off the food.
That's when
the
I
food
was
joint.
like, this dude is serious. Like, the first 3 Kanye albums were just banging. Not gonna lie, the
Hey,
first
so-
3 was like, wow.
They were. I ain't gonna hold you.
Do you think Kanye lost himself after his mom passed away? I feel like that's where it's just like it was just like you know what I mean? Like his mom passed away, and then I feel like
It's a good
he
question.
wasn't the same person. You know what I mean?
I think we was already losing Kanye before that, but because Kanye always said, "Wait till I get my money right," and Kanye was always
like, I get my shit.
he was all he never lied to us, gang. He never lied.
He already told you what
He
it was.
told us. He said, "Wait till I get my money right." He was always telling you that. He was like, "I'm in the fashion book bags that cost $1 million." Like he was like on some like rich shit. He was always on that, and then you're made by the people you hang around. So started hanging around more rich people, more white people, more people that don't think like he think, that don't live in the circles that he's. This motherfucker right now is a damn white supremacist at this point, because that's who you're hanging around.
Yeah.
So it's like whoever you hang around makes you who you are. He was hanging around Rhyme Fest and niggas from Chicago and Common, this and that third. So that's who he was at the time. That's why he felt like one of us. Kanye was about to be the next Tupac. I don't know. People don't fucking believe me. Go back and listen to fucking Graduate. Go back and listen to College Dropout and Graduation. This motherfucker was about to be Tupac.
He was talking.
He was about to literally be Tupac. That's why he got the love that he got.
Before I get it, you know what I'm saying? Like all of that, like
the humility in his bars too was like nuts.
He did lose it when his mom passed. We also happened almost immediately, but I don't think it was because of that. I think he was on that.
He was
already on the path.
I feel like if his mom was still here, she would be on some. She'd be able to smack him in the sense. Like,
maybe.
What you doing? Because if you look at the documentary, she was checking him a lot of times on that documentary.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. His mom died over 10 years ago, gang.
I know, but when you see the footage of the documentary, it's like all the times that she was there, because it goes through all of that point. But it's like when she's there, she's able to be basically bring him back to like, bro, remember who you are.
Yeah, he's grounded.
He
might be grounded.
Like, low key, but he still was just still out of. I think he had already done like a lot of wild shit by then. Let me see. You lose a little bit of yourself when your parents die. That's a fact. My mom passed like 3 years ago. Is Kanye considered nerd rap? No, right? It depends on who you ask, and it depends on what we talking about. Yes, Kanye is considered nerd rap.
He was a backpacker.
He is definitely considered, but he disavows backpack rap now. He said, I just using backpack rap. He said, I don't really fuck with it.
I know he said it, but unfortunately he did it. I'm not unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? He was a part of the nerd community.
Yes, he did. Kanye is undeniably, unequivocally, never shies away from it. He is a nerd that was like bullied and picked on, this, that, and third. Kanye probably was one of them dudes that like dudes just saw him and just like tested him, So, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm sure that he had his fair share of struggles, and just like a lot of people. Mm-hmm. Like I said in your chat after one of your videos, when I worked at radio, I met Kanye. It was the Truth concert, and he was extremely strange then. The boy has always been on the spectrum. I think that's the key word, the spectrum. And I think there's a lot going on in Kanye. He got a new documentary now where he's talking about, well, he's not talking about, he's showing everything after, like, his mom died. The last documentary that they came out, which was magnificent. What was that joint called? What was that joint called? The documentaries. This boy did it. It might be 4 episodes. The 4th episode is where they lose.
That's where his mom passed away, right? It shows. It gets. I feel like it gets to that.
Yeah,
point.
document does say that.
That Donda album.
It's not done. It's called. Man. Now I gotta find it.
It's on Netflix though.
That Kanye documentary, but they got a new documentary called In Whose Name. That one is supposed to be all the bipolar stuff after like the last 5 years. So I don't really want to even see that, because I know it's going to be a bunch of. They said it's not good. It's not a lot of trash and nonsense. So I don't even want to see that.
It's like, yo, like there's nobody around him to be basically able to tell him like he's fucking up or he's not right. You know what I'm saying? But if that happens, then he's probably like basically getting him out of the situation. We don't need him around,
it's possible. It's possible she could have helped him. I think we saw his antics after his mom passed. Yeah, more antics. He probably got worse after his mom passed. That's a fact.
Because there's nobody to control him.
He started drinking a lot. He was drunk on stage with the Taylor Swift thing. And now Kanye is huffing that damn nitrous oxide.
Somebody just put that in the comments.
Yeah, so I think his pink polo age. What we see? I left Kanye alone for good. When he said slavery was a choice, I can never forget that. And when he started dogging, like he's running with these white supremacists talking about Rosa Parks, this and the third. Don't disrespect my ancestors. I'll never forget that shit. Never. You can say after that. He also kept trying to impress the homosexuals in Hollywood and gain acceptance in Paris. Yes, he wanted to be in that fashion world really badly. He used to complain that the fashion houses won't accept me. Nigga, you like these fashion houses are 600 years old. They don't gotta fucking accept you. You gotta just do your fucking job, nigga. These are fashion houses. They're never going nowhere. You're going to be gone. They'll still be around. So like you gotta understand what it is. Lovely V's, appreciate you.
Even those big time them fashion people, those are family names. You know what I'm saying? The Gucci's, the Louis Vuitton, all of that, they're family names.
Oh, do this, Fliz. Campaign Soho wants us to shout out their cousin. Love y'all content. Me and my cousin watching now. It's his birthday. Can y'all shout out Dixon?
No. No, don't say it.
Okay, we'll go.
Don't say it.
Dicks in my ass.
Don't say it.
Listen, my nigga.
Don't say it, son.
What's up?
Yeah.
Now what, nigga?
Don't say it. I'm not like Charles. Don't fall for that shit.
Oh, shit.
I think that's funny.
That is funny. It is funny.
Campaign Soho. Dicks in my ass. You satisfied, my nigga? Give a fuck about that stupid shit.
You should have dicks on me ass.
Yeah.
Dicks
Ye is
on
the
me
first
ass.
person nerd that was considered the guy. That's funny, gang.
Charles was like, yo, mother,
We finally made it. We
It's
got
a
a
track.
prank. We got a prank fucking message. We finally made it, gang. Ye is the first nerd that was considered the guy in here. I'm glad you caught it. That's funny as shit, Fliz. I would have read it and kept going.
Yeah.
They would have been like, damn, he didn't even catch this shit.
Yeah.
That's funny as shit. I'm gonna start sending that to people. Yo,
That's called teamwork.
I'm gonna put that in my staff journal. Like, listen, dicks in my ass.
Put that,
Yeah,
put that
first
staff's group chat.
Staff. Let's go into the staff group chat. Ye is the first nerd that was considered the guy in hip hop. That's the difference between him and the ones before him. Yeah, but he earned that though. This motherfucker did some amazing stuff. His brain been sauteing in that nitrous oxide. He's cooked literally a tragic and ugly thing. That's a fact. Let me see. Henny vibes in the building. Kanye said he was giving head to his younger male cousin. Yep, that's a fact. I'm not gonna. He ain't making that up. Kanye said that shit. Kanye verse 50 was a real thing when they dropped the same day. Facts.
That was a good ass time.
Well,
in music.
the 50 year, yeah. I feel like that was dope.
Darius said he's on that ketamine too.
Oh damn.
I want to talk about
Well,
this right here. I want to move on because I want people's opinion on this right here because TJ is excited about this, right?
All right.
TJ is excited about it. There's nothing wrong with being excited about it.
Right.
There's nothing, but I got a video coming out and I want to talk about why I'm feel a way about this. But this has been announced.
Feel away about it.
This has been announced today. There will be a new versus.
It was announced yesterday.
I'm sorry, yesterday. There's a new versus is back. Timberland and Swizz Beatz versus is back, and they are going to have Cash Money Records versus No Limit Records head to head. It is on and it is popping. I want you guys' opinions on this. Cash Money versus No Limit Records. Now, they haven't announced who's going to be actually on the stage. It's going to be at Complex Con. I'm sorry. Complex Magazine. Complex Magazine.
That's in Vegas.
That's going to be in Vegas, October 25th. Birdman, who we just saw fall asleep on stage, and Master P.
He fell asleep in the interview too.
And the interview too. God damn. And Master P, right? Master P, who is more focused on cereal right now, right? So let's talk about this.
What?
I want to talk about this. I'm not even gonna go first because y'all know I'm mad at verses. I got an issue with verses. I got an issue with Swizz Beatz and Timberland. I think they some sellouts. I'm just going to be honest. All right. Black Moss, I'm not gonna lie. Now that Pooper Party Scoop shit was Drake troll. Hold on. I was looking for Darius King said ain't nobody excited about that. Now let's have this conversation. I'm not even gonna do no leading. I want Fliz first. You know how they say, give me your first thoughts.
Yeah.
You just heard it. It's gonna be Cash Money versus No Limit. What's your first thoughts?
I'm not overly excited, but I'm gonna watch it. You know what I mean? It's just all right, Cash Money, No Limit. Because I mean, let me say this gently. I'm not the biggest Cash Money fan of all this stuff. They have some hits like that's like, oh yeah, we rocked to when we were young, but I never listen to Cash Money's music like, woo, this is that shit. These quotables here, son. I never listen to it like that, but I do give it up. I recognize they made cultural hits for the time and all that. What's that? Am I saying Cash Money, No Limit?
You said I think you said Cash Money.
My bad. I take it back. I meant No Limit. I am so sorry. Bring that back. I have never been a No Limit fan of their music, and I think Cash Money has more rap songs that I can gravitate to. So bring that all back. Sorry, I apologize for what I said earlier. I don't know any of No Limit's music to be like, yeah, You know, to be that. But and then if I take Cash Money, the only cat I really got into was Wheezy. And you know, Juvenile had the hits, but you get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So to me, I'm already thinking I don't even want to hear this battle that tough, you know, because like 90% of the music that ain't Wayne, I'm not gonna be like, oh, this is the shit I want to hear.
And there's a high possibility there's no Wayne gonna be
You
there.
see what I'm saying? Now I understand if Juvenile does things like back that ass up, the crowd's gonna go crazy. That's a cultural song. I do know that. And also, what's that? No Limit. Make it say ah. I think that'll with the right crowd. I think that's gonna tear that bitch up. But
TJ,
that's my personal opinion.
What's your first thoughts?
I'm riding with Cash Money.
Cash Money got this.
Hell yeah. But
I can see
I
that.
feel like
Mia X might be there.
But I feel like Wayne has to be there.
But Wayne wasn't even on the tour, TJ. They just did a tour. Wayne didn't come up to none of the dates. I don't think he can. Let me look that up before I say that. But I don't think Wayne was at none of the dates for the.
There was the Cash Money tour with all of them there. Wayne, Turk, everybody was there.
Well, let me look that up.
You know
But go ahead and finish what you're saying.
But what I'm saying is, when you think of Cash Money, respectfully, yeah, Juvie, everything else, the big timers, all of this, Wayne. Like
he's the guy. Yeah,
like he's the fucking guy. He's their Jay-Z. Like, know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, it's just like when I mean, like Cash, like all of them together had their run collectively together.
Yep.
But once Wayne took it, it was fucking Wayne's world, bro.
He's the flagship rapper of that crew. You know what I mean?
Like, know what I mean, he carried the fucking brand. When you think of Cash Money, the first thing you're gonna think of, respectfully, is Lil Wayne.
Yeah, I agree.
That's real shit. You could just go, you could just run with just mixtape Lil Wayne. You ain't even got to go with the fucking hits. You can go with mixtape Lil Wayne, bro.
Yep.
Body bag, everything moving. Every hot record, everything, Wayne took it, destroyed it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like at the end of the day, I feel like Wayne has to be there. Like baby's like, look, son. I know
you're my son.
I know I fucked up.
I'm your daddy.
I know I fucked up, but you know what this means to the city, right?
But yo, it ain't
You know what I'm saying?
correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know this 100%. But also on the No Limit side, ain't Mystical in jail still?
Mystical,
he's still in jail, and homeboy's still in jail too. Somebody else.
So yeah, there's a lot of people who like.
So we got a couple people saying No Limit. Bernard said No Limit for the win, but everybody else saying Cash Money.
Nah, I mean, but at the end of the day, you do think it's like just on the No Limit side, just the fucking Bout It soundtrack itself is fucking huge, bro. Just
but
think
they don't got all those artists to be there though.
He don't, but he can still play the fucking records because you know why? P was on the records. You know what I'm saying? But I know what you mean.
I get it.
No, I mean, but it's like at the end of the day, I feel like it's gonna be dope for the culture.
Maul said No Limit got it, so it's like a split.
It's like a split. That's what I'm saying. So it's like
it's not that.
And BG's home at the same time too. BG got big records. Know what I mean? The big timers got big records. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like it's a lot of history though. If you really think about it, it's a lot of history in the building for New Orleans as a city. They're all going to Vegas. The whole fucking New Orleans is gonna be. I mean, they're all gonna be in Vegas, bro.
Now, I just read I
feel like if I was able to go at the time, I'd be there too. Just an excuse to go to Vegas and eat and smoke.
Shit.
Just to be honest with you, you know what I mean?
I don't see why not.
You know what I mean?
Hold on. My first thoughts is when Mac slept on
Sue
done that.
So I'll be watching it after.
They announced it last minute though. Let's just be honest. They just announced it right now. Like they could have been announced it. This shit, they ain't giving nobody no time to get there. My first thoughts is when we saw Genuine up on stage performing a few years ago. I will laugh. That's what it's gonna be like. So Darius has little hope. Now let's talk about that. Like we getting all worked up. Like, oh, y'all getting all worked up about these records. These motherfuckers, some of these records are 20 years old. These niggas is old. They falling asleep. They drunk, high. So you think it's gonna be the same experience?
So somebody got to carry the fucking show.
Yeah, I don't want to see it honestly if Wayne ain't there.
All right, but so when you think of it too, does the Little Kims and the Drake get involved? because they are signed to Cash Money / Young Money.
I heard a bunch of people saying they don't want no Young Money involved. They just want Cash Money, no limit, because they really not a part of that. You got to think the Cash Money, but no, the Cash Money, no limit thing is a beef, and it's in the city internal. Mm-hmm. They came up together at the same time. It shouldn't be those extra shit. It's Nicki Minaj coming out. That's not cheating. That's not even cheating. They're not on Cash Money. They got signed after this shit was already built. So it should be Cash Money versus No Limit, not Young Money. Not all the fuck all that. Cash Money versus No Limit.
So basically,
and Drake and Nicki ain't gonna do it. Nicki not gonna do it, and Drake ain't gonna do it either.
Shit, Nicki might not be able to do it anyway.
Yeah, Nicki on some other shit. Anyway. Yeah, she on some other shit. I wasn't gonna say that because these damn barbs is ridiculous. So I wasn't gonna say that regardless.
It's just the facts.
I ain't got time to be dealing with that nonsense. Coming in the chat talking all crazy. Girl, honey, and then I'm not supporting anything. Timberland name is on. Quickie Sticky said him and Tata can get the fuck out. Yeah, the AI shit. The AI artist, that's the thing. Timberland's a sellout with the AI shit. Man. Just gonna be honest. Timberland goofy as shit for that. Any vibe. Wayne or no Birdman posted the versus flyers. That's somebody earlier said that it wasn't. Not even Swiss Beats posted it yet.
No, he did. He did.
Swiss Beats posted it.
That's what made me be like, oh, all right, this is real. When I see Swiss Beats posted,
they gonna Zoom call Mystical. Shake it fast. Watch yourself.
I think he got caught some bad stuff.
I feel like I feel like I heard that he's coming home though, but I don't know if he'll be home in time for that.
I don't think so. TJ, let's Trump get on the fucking phone. Yeah. I don't know. Mystical got too many chances. Game. Juvie is far. Juvie is by far the one. Flares, you got more homework to go listen to. 400 Degrees. Yeah. Reality check. Juvie the great.
I actually heard those. I actually heard that.
Also, Flares.
No, 400 Degrees.
That's what I'm saying. I heard that.
That's really it's not really the rollout. I mean, I would say it's the rollout worldwide because before all of that, Cash Money was really moving that whole down south. They was already doing what we seen when we seen the Juve, all of that, the cars, they was already doing that before. You know what I'm saying? When you go, if you look at the Cash Money documentary with Baby and all of them was telling a story about Baby, they was already doing that. Baby was already a millionaire, 18 years old, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was already on the road with the tour buses, you know how you see on the highway with all the cars on the motherfucking thing and all of that?
Yeah.
They was doing that already. Even when they came here. When the Cash Money tour came here and they was at Joe Vaughn's, y'all forgetting, they was at Joe Vaughn's. They had all the cars out here from the fucking videos, what's the joint with the Project Chick? Mm-hmm. Give me a hood rat chick. All them cars, they was on Broad Street, bro. When Cash Money was here.
Respect first said both sides had hits, but practically all of Cash Money is on drugs. and ain't even they was on some other shit. Like these motherfuckers are shooting up heroin. Like, bro, like what the hell? I just want to smoke some weed and be. And they kick your boy Turk off the tour.
Yeah, Turk.
So he not gonna be there.
Yo, why have this versus, bro?
Turk.
Like, what's going on?
It's crazy, Flynn. That's what I'm saying.
I be in all black sometimes. Sometimes I be jumping on the trees and camouflage. Like, yo, that
Chopper
shit was crazy.
I always looked at Turk and Wayne as the best rappers on Cash Money. No diss to Juvenile. He has the hit song, but I didn't think he could lyrically hold up to those guys. And technically, I don't think he could technically hold up to those guys in Cash Money. So that's, you know what I mean?
Mr. Hollywood, he said.
That was on that
Juvie got enough hits.
Yep.
Juvie does got enough hits, but that like those hits that you're talking about was on the 400 Degrees album with Wayne and all of them on it.
He got more after that, but not.
I remember. All right. So R.I.P. to the homie Big Perm, even though he was little. That was my young boy. Now I mean, but little Perm, Big Perm. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what's up, Big Worm? I mean, Big Perm. What's up, Big Perm? I mean, Big Worm.
But I just remember us riding around. We had a Renner. You know what I'm saying? The Renner had the wood grain on it, right? And we listened to the Juvenile shit, the 400 Degrees, smoking on the Purple. When Purple Haze first came out, and you smoking that shit, the smoke looked purple. He said, "Damn, he got wood everywhere, bro." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we were just bugging off of that shit. And I'd be up like, "Yo, that 400 Degrees album was so crazy." Where it's like, yeah, if Wayne ain't there, Juvie got to carry the situation.
Yeah.
And I don't think Wayne gonna be there. I just looked it up. I said, did Lil Wayne perform? It says, as advertised, he was listed as performing on the Cash. It said he was listed on the Cash Money Millionaires 30th anniversary tour, but his performance was sometimes solo or his involvement was limited due to ongoing disputes with Birdman. So it says he did not directly interact with his former label mates and performed a separate set.
but I seen footage of them all on the stage.
Well,
though.
I don't know, man. I'm just telling you what Google's telling me. He took a key part in the initial lineup for the 30th anniversary tour. During the 2024 Essence Fest, that's what you saw. Lil Wayne performed the solo set, but even replaced the Cash Money logo on the stage screen with Young Money Entertainment. So that's beef. That's not that long ago. Still got the. He said he did appear on the Cash Money anniversary tour. His performances were not fully integrated with the rest of the Cash Money artists. So he's still not fully good with him, TJ. So I don't know, man. I don't know. He probably bigger than them, or just ain't. He don't want to hit. Don't try a little bro me, nigga. I'm old as shit. So I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I think they probably a little bro on him. Let's be honest. Talking crazy shit. Dude. Me and X might beat him. He might. No limit stuff didn't age well. That's true. No, Stats right. No, Snoop Dogg ain't in this. Stats right. Because Snoop Dogg left after like one album, didn't he?
Yeah, like one album. He was like, dude.
That was.
And that wasn't his best work.
His escape from Death Row.
No, that was not his
escape from Death Row.
Master P used him for that joint.
That wasn't Snoop's best work. I remember Suge Knight was dissing him. I was like, yeah. And I'm a Snoop fan, but I wasn't liking that rendition of Snoop.
He had a right.
I like Snoop Lion better than that. I mean,
King Philip said, "True, they might." I don't think. I think Birdman's so selfish, gang. I don't think he's gonna have all these motherfuckers there, and Master P. I don't think they're gonna have all these extra little acts there. It's gonna be too much. I think they're gonna be like, we just gonna hold it down.
Snoop is too expensive to do that now. You know what I'm saying?
But nah, Snoop like an attention whore. He might do that just for the attention.
Nah, but hell no, shit. Snoop's supposed to do he's not gonna be here because you know what? What's the Winter Olympics is coming? I just seen the commercial.
He's about to get another couple of mil for doing that
shit. I'm gonna go over here to Barcelona. Peace, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
No
I know.
Remember
everybody was mad at him for performing at the inauguration or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah, niggas still mad at his ass.
Oh yeah, the Soldier Rags, all of that.
No Limit, Top Dog, and The Last Meal. So he had 2 albums? I thought he only had 1 album.
Yeah, no, he did. The Last Meal was I feel like The Last Meal was the last album off of Death Row, right?
I don't
know.
Then
he went to
Last Meal was on Death Row, so that wasn't on that. So he only got 1 album there. I thought he only had 1 album on No Limit. I'm bugging out.
That was his escape, getting off Death Row.
This is their Cryberry Baby tour or competition because Kendrick got the Super Bowl. Yeah, and Lil Wayne just like he's making it worse. It ain't looking no better. No Limit CD covers are legendary. They probably put them on the back screen.
Yeah, definitely.
They got to show them covers, man. Let's just be honest.
They definitely have to show them covers.
Let me see. I hear you, TJ, but this is all nostalgia speaking. Nothing wrong with that, but what have they both released recently?
Nothing.
What y'all talking about? Who y'all talking about?
Master P and Lil Wayne, right? That's what you talking about? Master P and Lil Wayne? Or I mean, not Lil Wayne, but Master P. Just Cash Money in general. But Juvenile got a single right now, or a couple singles that he dropped, right? Recently.
He did. And Turk dropped a new album. Juvenile BG2 and I think Mia X might. I'm not sure. I think Mia X might have dropped something like a year or 2 ago. BG is a sassy, deep voice auntie now.
Damn.
I can't even argue that. I'm not watching the damn thing, Rock Kitty. I'm with you. I'll see the clips.
Yeah, I'll watch that. I gotta show that day anyways. To be honest with you, the show that I'm gonna do is gonna be nothing but weed vendors in there. So I'll watch it the next day.
Yeah. and what I don't like is that Swizz Beatz and Timbaland partnered with Elon Musk, and now they making Elon Musk the distributor of that shit. So it's just making it worse for me. I'm like, y'all niggas is sellouts, gang. I'm just gonna be honest. Pardon me, brother. Jadakiss said that, not Fat Joe. Oh, they way back. Jason way back. He's an hour and a half back.
Jumped in.
Yo, would somebody go listen to Make It Rain? I'm sure Jadakiss probably said it too. I'm not denying that, but I'm taking a Fat Joe reference.
Hey, bro.
Like,
Hot mess. Girl Honey talking about that.
I wouldn't play it, but they made copyright strikes.
They damn sure will.
That's it.
They've been hard as shit on them copyright strikes. Now you can't do nothing no more.
For real.
Young Money not coming.
That's why you're playing your own shit. I said what you did earlier.
Hot Boys, they don't rock with Drake like that. No Limit versus Cash Money stand up special.
If they get them all there just off of that, I need a project chick.
About it.
Red chick. Yo, that joint was crazy. That's what's that movie? Baller Blocking.
Oh yeah,
that's from that movie. You know what I'm saying? They gotta do both the movies.
Turk and Mia's.
Yeah, when he does that, it's gonna go up. Definitely gonna go up.
Y'all don't understand. BG carried Cash Money before 400. That's I believe that's true.
Yeah,
I believe that's true.
Hey, cause him and Wayne was what was it? The BGs, him and Wayne. I think that's what they was called. But BG, yeah, definitely was a big part of the Cash Money shit. He was like
Wayne performance.
He was like the star before Wayne.
Okay,
I believe it. Because Wayne was like 12.
Chopper City, didn't he nod on stage?
He was like 12 on that
he
tour.
Was a little kid.
DMX and him. Once they figured out, damn, he you know the story behind that, right? They started bringing Wayne out later.
Nope, not at all.
So Wayne got sick or something. He couldn't perform at one show. The crowd was like, they're like, Wayne's not here. The crowd's going crazy.
Riot.
Know what I mean? So then they figured out, fuck it, let's bring him out later on in the show. Like Wayne didn't make it. Boom,
and then
when they come
run out,
wobbly, drop it like it's. I mean, all
they
that,
go
like,
nuts.
Yeah, they go nuts, and then that's when the light bulb went off on Birdman head. Like, oh, this little nigga the money.
We got corrected, gang. And Stat said Top Dog and Last Meal was both on No Limit.
All right.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
So we got corrected. Stat said it was both on No Limit.
Salute Imperial Stats.
Oh, it might have been Last Meal because I feel like whatever the deal that they made off, Suge still might have been making money off of.
I think you're right. I think Master P was the only dude that can approach Suge. He was the only nigga wasn't scared of Suge, so Suge might have still had his hand in the pocket. And I don't fucking know. I don't know. Dundee's bugging out over somebody. Somebody said a goofy take about Snoop Dogg.
That Snoop classic.
Y'all gotta go back and listen. Listen to Dundee. Listen, Dundee say that Snoop.
Yeah, he's feeling that Snoop joint.
I'm gonna go back.
They
he or she.
about,
this
No
probably
Limit,
won't
the No
even
Limit
come
Snoop
to
version. Like
fruition.
I think he's talking about No Limit Snoop.
There's some joints on there that smacks though. To be honest with you, what's the video when he was it's like he was the Don or some shit like that. And I mean, like the video they did. I forgot how he wanted to. He's like, I'm the mob boss.
Maul saying they got 3 albums. Who said that?
Who on
Maul saying it's 3 albums on
3 albums.
3 albums on No Limit. We bugging out.
That's what's up. Salute, man.
Damn, Snoop.
But Snoop said that's the first time though. Like when they moved him out there, he's like that's the first time. Basically, like
Last Meal was the last with No
like
Limit.
he had the house in his name, the cars in his name, and all of that. Like it was his.
Dogfather was Death Row. Okay.
Oh yeah, he bigged up Master P.
He did.
Snoop admitted he was broke until Master P.
Man, I remember that Source article like it was yesterday when Snoop came out in that Source article begging for somebody to help him because he was broke. I said, damn, it's crazy. Snoop was washed.
Yeah.
Nobody knew Snoop was washed.
He wanted 15,000.
And Master P was like, come on, gang.
Like, bro, like,
come on, gang.
Yo, that's why I will always give Master P love for that. Like his business acumen is second to none.
Nah, that's a fact, Joe.
Yo, salute to Master P for bringing actual money to rap.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it though, Master P, like he turned down, I think they was trying to give him $1 million or some shit like that. Or a couple million or whatever. And C Murder's like, yo, bro, what the fuck you doing? Like, what are you doing? Like, you know what I mean? He's like, nah, if that's the case, I've got to be worth more than that. You know what I'm saying? But he was the first dude to be like, yeah, basically, like, he turned down the bread, got the deal, and gave these motherfuckers their bread back. Like, he didn't, like, the upfront money, he didn't spend none of that. They just took what they had and invested in themselves and gave it back to the label. Like it was his
I like that.
Like, you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? I like that.
It was some crazy shit, but it was just like, even with the Cash Money deal, they had like a 30, fucking, what was it? A 70-30 split or some crazy shit like that, but more on their end. You know what I mean? Like 400 million was the deal for Cash Money. It was something crazy. 400 million.
But I like it. Either way it was.
Deal like that at the time. Like you never heard of nothing like that.
I love hearing cats win. I'm
Big
overcharging niggas what they did to the Cold Crush.
That right now, like still, like them, like still in the back, like I mean that $400 million deal type shit.
Let me say this before we get out of here. Big L does they got a new album coming out by Big L. It's his last album. I don't know why they.
Who was asking
30
about
L's.
that today?
Well, let me bring this up because that's just crazy.
That's the Nas move too, Master Pill. Hey, Master Pill. Look, the What Project.
Oh, you know what? Shout out Big Six. He's the one who asked me about that. I was like, someone was just talking because I did not know that until someone asked me today.
Big Six went crazy. That's all.
He got an upcoming album on Nas's Mass Appeal, and we're gonna get out of here. But I want to talk about this Big L album. I don't know what they could put on this Big L album that we haven't heard. Let me see. Let me do this real quick, and we're gonna get
I
out
hope
of
it's
here.
not old verses, bro. But
That,
you know
that
what
we
I'm
already
It
saying?
heard.
has to be.
It gotta be no, but gotta be shit we haven't heard though.
There
All
has to
Yeah.
be
Oh,
some
yeah.
shit that we
I
haven't
thought you.
heard.
I'm like, I know what you mean.
right, I'm gonna read this article so we can have this conversation. But I don't know what's going on with this Big L album. I'm just gonna be honest. Where this at? Let me move that out the way. But this Nas Big L Instagram. His family noted how much the late rapper's classic material is no longer on streaming services. A new Big L album will form part of the incredibly exciting Legend Has It album series from Nas and Mass Appeal, which will boast various legendary New York City hip hop acts' new releases following this announcement. The late Spitter's family released a statement on Instagram. Big L has a long history with Nas as they both signed to Columbia in 1992. This is a full circle moment, and we are excited for y'all to hear what we've been working on. As some of you may have noticed, many Big L songs have been removed from streaming services over the past few years. So this sounds like it's going to be old verses, Fliz, or TJ.
Think so?
It sounds like it's going to be old verses.
Unmixed and unmastered.
That's what it said?
Yeah, right there. See, look. Go
What
up.
it said?
Keep going.
Those songs were unmixed, unmastered samples were not cleared, and many of the producers weren't paid or credited properly. Thanks to the team at Mass Appeal, we will be re-releasing the best versions of these songs, rare freestyles, and a few surprises. So you got your answer right there, TJ. These are going to be verses that we've heard, songs that we've already heard.
So it's like Biggie Born Again.
It's going to
Yeah,
be
it's gonna
Biggie
be
Born Again.
You might got maybe some surprise guests, a new artist. Or something.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah. So sound like they're going to be, stats. It sound like it's old stuff. They're going to re-release it with a better mix down. This down the third. I mean, I don't think it's much raps of his out there that people haven't heard. They said there's a couple surprises at this point, but I don't think it's much out there.
I remember like Big L was at the first hot night that we had. That was in '95. I mean, Biggie was there, Mobb Deep. I feel like Craig Mack was there.
Yeah.
The Junior Mafia was there. The whole Junior Mafia was there. Then who else was on that show? Big L. Yeah, that was a crazy show. That whole night was crazy. My bad. But I just had a flashback. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
It was a wild day. If you was in the city, then you know how it went down. Don't say it. Whatever side of town you was from, you already knew what was going down.
Stats good on that album. He ain't gonna listen to it. I know a lot of people not gonna listen to it, but they just want it out there just to try
I
to,
might just listen to it just to see what they do.
I might run through it. You guys have a good podcast on top. Then salute ST Cliff or St. Cliff or ST Cliff. We appreciate you. Sim's about to check out. We all checking out Sims.
Yeah.
Sim said, listen, all man's at time. I'm taking myself to bed, gang. We all taking ourselves to bed. Hopefully it ain't while we driving. Listen, I think we got to everything we wanted to get to. I appreciate all you guys tuning in. The journey. I appreciate the show this evening. Thank you all for sharing your time and your fans' time. The Dip Out Charles, catch you on your videos tomorrow. Appreciate you. Journey was rocking with us all night. I don't know if y'all know that. Dundee, it's about that time flamboyant album, plus that Jay-Z radio freestyle.
That's crazy. That Journey, that's my little cousin's name. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, gang, we appreciate all y'all tuning in. I had fun this episode. This was a good one. We didn't have no bubble bath rapper talk, which is always a good thing. No Drake talk tonight.
The What Project?
It's Tiny out of here. The What Project?
What Project?
We're gonna have a whole. It's gonna be a whole release, gang. We still talking about that. We need a new Conway. I need that new What Project. Let me see. I was trying to click this one. Miss Tiny in the building. We appreciate you guys tapping in. Quickie Sticky, gang. Listen, we out of here. We're gonna catch y'all next week. Tap in with us.
Charles won't let me play nothing.
And Fliz may or may not have those